And we are live, boys. Okay, so last where we left off, we had perilously traveled through the wastes, through the dunes and through the sands, arriving out to a cave filled with kobolds, crabs, guarded by what can only be described as nearly that of a leviathan crab. Progressing through the cave, glassing the kobolds, committing acts of what the party could only describe as pure genocide.
Hey, look.
Going cross only to save their friend, Babino. They travel until they eventually arrive at the end of the cave system, where they find their dear friend having been wailing for the entire duration of the conflict, unhearing all of the massive explosions and rockings of screams coming from beyond, getting the world's finest crab massage, scolding their party for the mass acts of atrocity. As far as they were concerned, the party trying to defend themselves as well. No one necessarily being inside the right here. Everyone agreed to disagree and progressed on their journey, finding themselves out at the tomb. Roughly about another half day's journey, they had arrived. I will give you all a recap of the outside entrance so it's fresh inside your minds, and then we can proceed. All right. So, give me just one moment. There we go.
No problem.
As you arrive, stepping out to the front, the outer grounds of this tomb show signs of wear from sandstorms. From sandstorms and other elements over what looks to have easily been hundreds of years. The sand becomes stonework as you venture forward. The sand atop the stonework crunching under your step as you continue forward towards the opening that is shrouded in darkness. Now only a loud banging sound can be heard from within the opening and the entrance beyond. Once you get close enough towards it, the sound becomes very clear. As you start going up the steps, leading up to the small bit of platform leading up that you are on currently, leading up to a smaller set of stairs, and then outwards into the opening right there. The outside of the doorway appears to be many large weathered pillars, which seems to keep the large carved stonework overhead from collapsing downwards. What would you guys like to do?
Do we just walk in there, or?
The door is open, but you can't really see very easily over top. The stairs lead up a good 5 feet onto the upper platform. You do hear the occasional kaboosh, boosh, boosh, boosh coming from within.
Like heavy footsteps, or?
No, like as if something's banging on a wall.
Oh, lovely.
I would like to get a little closer to the stairs and maybe just cast Detect Magic.
Sure, go ahead.
For some reason, the map is not loading on my screen, but that might be a me problem. So let me...
Scroll down.
Yeah, you have to scroll down.
Yeah, you have to
that
scroll all
happened
the
to
way down.
me.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
at the
There it is.
bottom of the
Okay,
screen.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna scooch up like, yeah, there.
Mhm.
And I would like to just cast Detect Magic and see if there's any funky shit going on. Oh, it closed my character sheet when I refreshed. Cool, cool, cool.
So
Cool, cool, cool.
you can't see over the stairs. It is a 5-foot climb up to the top.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to actually be like
Then
on the stairs.
I will go up the stairs.
Okay.
I will go up the stairs. Yes.
All right. So you can see the following. Give me just one moment, because you're actually going to be able to see inside a little bit. Give me just one second. Let me just reveal it up for you. So you get a small glimpse to the inside. Being able to see inside, you see the room before you is heavily lined with a thin layer of sand and dust. Multiple small fey-like creatures fill the air in small puffs of sand, as well as their thin, as well as you see multiple creatures with thin, arachnid-headed humanoids who seem to kind of be distracted almost entirely away from the opening, as they seem to look off into two doorways off on the right side. I know you can't see them, but you can't see them clearly from where you're standing. But they seem to be clearly pointing their, like, looking off into the right side of the room. Heavily distracted from the noise that is very clearly emanating from that side of the wall. And you can't really see anything outside the room, so I won't describe that until you get closer.
If I would like to just cast Detect Magic to see if there's like anything magical on the entryway or...
Yeah, you don't see anything magical necessarily at the entryway.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, no worries, it's fine.
I'm gonna scooch down the stairs. Hey guys! Hey guys! Check it out! There's a bunch of stuff.
As you guys hear another loud bang, you guys, over top head of you, Podge, you see some, like, dust kind of settle down from above you. But go ahead.
Okay. There's a bunch of guys in there.
Guys? Like
Yeah, some guys, you know? I don't know,
what
they
kind
don't
of
look like bandits, but they look like some kind of creatures.
The
guys?
crackheads.
Oh boy.
Don't ask me, I'm just a goblin.
How do they look like?
They look like, I mean, there's some, like, floaty guys, and there's some bigger guys. They seem pretty distracted, though, by the loud noise.
See,
No.
do you think we could sneak past them or no?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Are they that close to the entry?
They're pretty, the room's pretty full.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the entrance of the tomb. Can I do a perception check?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me stealth as well.
Yes, because I'm getting nice and close to the door.
I'm assuming you're not wanting to get caught, so...
Yeah. So let's do stealth first, just, you know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Clank, clank, clank.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to see the rest of the room. Give me just one second. I'll say as you kind of, like, lean into the doorway, you're able to get a pretty decent vantage point across the room. You can see there's a door right here. Oh, right here. You can see there's a door right here and a door right here. Let me go ahead and finish describing you the rest of the room. So...
I do have a question.
What?
Are these actually dead, or they're just...
No, they're actually dead. I was going to describe that here in a second.
Okay.
So... The room appears to have appears to have been once an entrance hall, but has 4 small adjoining rooms and a staircase leading up to a large carved stone door at the end. But the adjoining rooms on the western side seems to have been caved in and seems to be brightly open to the air. You see multiple of the arachnid humanoids line the floor, their bodies bloodied and scattered in pieces as if cut down by massively strong blows. Your approach seems to go unnoticed and drowned out by the sounds of thunderous slamming coming from behind the 2 doors on the eastern side of the room. However, as you walk on up, you kind of like crouching on up, kind of like trying to lean into the doorway. Some sand kind of goes up in your face. Can you roll me a con save?
Oh god, don't sneeze.
Don't sneeze.
Whatever you do, don't sneeze.
I'm gonna sneeze.
No, probably.
Oh,
That's not bad.
You quickly throw your hands over your face as you just... You feel itching in the back of your nose. You turn around real quick as you just quickly the most muffled sneeze you can give puffs out. Like, you're strained, like, you have marks on your face from how hard you're squeezing.
Oh my god.
You take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out, straighten yourself back up. You're like, okay, you got this. You're fine. They don't notice you.
it's a close one. You okay?
Yeah, it's interesting in the room. There's kind of like 2 arachnid-looking
So-
humanoids.
Are they
You
conversing?
are a good bit
y'all
far
are-
away.
Yeah, you would have to be
Oh.
yelling. That's all.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I look back and wave them towards. So kind of like gesturing over, like, "Hey, come over slowly."
Can I grab Beans by the wrist before she goes forward yet to everyone else?
That's between you guys. Are you gonna allow them to?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, before we go in there, I want to say, I'm sorry about earlier, and I know that my apologies won't bring them back, and you don't have to forgive me, but I hope you do know that I didn't do it out of malice or any kind
I
of
know.
ill intention.
I know. And thank you for apologizing. I really do appreciate it. But let's continue talking about this after the mission. Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that before, if anything happens, which I hope it doesn't, because I hope we can still be friends after this. But
I understand. Don't worry.
Okay. That's
Okay, now you guys are within talking distance. You guys do hear the sounds becoming significantly louder.
like closer to us.
No,
or...
just louder. Hey, youngest, can you go ahead and make me another perception check?
Sure.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Wait. Is it okay? Yeah.
Never
Hey,
mind.
so it looks like we got like couple arachnid humanoids and clouds of dust. So if me and you want to stay back here shooting at the clouds of dust while Derrickson goes in and attacks, we can give him, supportive backfire from behind. But it's only a very small hallway. What do you think we should do? Should we do stealth in, or should we full on attack? Because they're distracted right now. We could get the drop on them this second.
Well, what are they talking? Are they talking to each other first of all?
It looks like they're completely distracted. They're looking at the other doorway on the east side. Like, they're not talking. It looks like they're just distracted.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we could get the drop on them this second. Or we could attempt to stealth through, but the only way to go through the tomb is the east side, and we probably get spotted.
Can we recognize what the loud noise is? Like, any idea what it might be? Like the
Not
thumping?
necessarily. It's not like a distinctive noise. It just sounds like banging.
But is it like metal on metal, or like
No,
stone and
it's like a big mass slamming into a wall.
Okay. Oh dear. Should we not be worried about that loud noise? Just,
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, melee goes in first. We support from the back.
You guys see shortly thereafter, right as you guys are saying this. Just one second. Bursting forth from the from the topmost, the furthest most door, comes another one of those creatures, barreling through the door as if it just basically it opened up right in front of them as they were running. It just stumbles on out, caught by the other two, as the door just slinks back and seals itself once again. As they all appear to turn and look down this direction, can everyone make me a stealth check? You have, like... You know what? In fact, everyone go ahead and roll me initiative to see if you can dodge out of the way of their lines of sight, because you were all in the doorway.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Only the three of you in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so not me. Jeez, guys.
Let me just take a look and see what their dex is.
I always forget to click my token.
No, it's only the
Same.
people in
In the front.
Don,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, Derekson, you're fine.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I'm behind a wall. I hope I'm okay.
Wait, does that mean I'm also?
You are
Okay.
also, yeah.
Okay, the people. who
Podge
were
is too
closest to it.
small,
Okay.
and Beans is too far back.
19.
Oh,
I actually rolled well this time.
Then
Unlike
you have,
the decimal.
you have like seconds. What do you do?
Move here. Just hide from their line of sight.
Move there.
Quickly
So
hop.
are you like basically jumping over there, or are you just scrambling?
Like one big jump.
Okay,
I'm quite
go
tall,
ahead and
long
roll
legs.
Me go ahead and roll me a dex save. You know what? Actually, you know what? Go ahead and just roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics, cool. Does not work out.
Oh no.
Face plant on
face
the ground.
Don't land on me.
I trip over Podge because I don't see her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Podge, can you go ahead and roll me a dex save, please?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're fine.
Nice,
So,
nice, nice, nice.
Podge, you move to like here,
Mhm.
as you quickly see them just like dolphin diving in your direction, as they kind of like turn their head to see like a little bit up past youngest, to see them all turning in your guys' directions. They're just like jumps
I'm looking at you like, what?
as you just scramble back. Then you face plant into a pillar. You are out of
Like
the way.
slow sliding.
You are out of the way. However, you have like you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, but you take like you have like when you skin your knee, that type of stuff. You have like that across
yeah.
your face, just like a little bit,
God.
just like light
I took
scrapes,
30 emotional damage just from that.
light scrapes across your face. It stings and it hurts pretty bad, but it goes away after like a solid 10 seconds. You're just like, fuck, and then it
This
just
is
kind of
karma.
like goes away after a second or two. Okay, you're fine. Fallon, what are you doing?
I am going to quickly dash to the side behind Drac.
Okay.
So like over here.
And you're just like scrambling on over there, right?
Yeah, I'm just scrambling.
Okay. So you quickly dash behind this pillar and then over here on the other side of Drac. As you do so, completely unseen. Vel, go ahead and make me a dex save.
Fun.
You got this, buddy. I believe manifesting again on
okay.
that 20. Yeah.
As you see everyone dodge, you turn around to see them just almost looking at you. What do you want to do?
See, the inner me really wants to take a putt shot at them, but the safe thing to do is to move behind the wall.
Okay.
And just move behind the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another dex
Hello?
save. You know what? Roll me an acrobatics check, better yet. Yeah, discard that 10. Just go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check. You lucky duck. You moments, like hair-splitting time frames. You grab the corner and twist, placing your back firmly against the wall. You feel sweat beading down the back of your neck as it's just quick, cold reflex sweat. As none of you are seen. You hear just deep from within the entrance area, within the area labeled B. You just hear the chicking and clattering of like spider-like mandibles just clicking and chattering, appearing to like almost communicate with each other. As you hear crack, almost like a spider webbing noise of stonework.
Hate spiders.
Come again now, huh?
I'm just gonna like just glance at everyone and just be like, the next time we want to stealth, how about we don't pile in the doorway where they can see us?
Hey, Val.
Good call.
Val. You remember what you did at the Kobold Cave? That would be the perfect time to do it here.
Is that such a good idea? This place doesn't look very stable.
Glass everything.
Yeah, but we don't want to destroy the place.
Okay, I don't think a fireball. Wait.
I mean, that entire cave.
Anymore.
That cave was turned into obsidian. I'm pretty sure it would bring this tomb down.
I am not fireballing anything anymore.
What?
Takes it off.
They're just traumatized.
Listen.
Yes.
These are like kobold. These look like mindless spider humanoids. And I feel like they might come after us if they see us.
That's what I felt. That's what we said about the crabs too. And they ended up being affectionate crabs. Maybe they're affectionate spiders. You never know.
Spiders? Okay.
They're spiders.
Some
They're
affectionate
spiders.
spiders.
Are we racist against spiders now?
Another loud bang is echoing from within. As
Alright,
you hear
yes.
another
Whatever.
crunch and crackle of stonework due to the right.
All right, guys,
Whatever
we need
we're
it.
gonna do, we need to do it quick.
I agree. So
If we're gonna do something, but do not fireball this place. We don't want to bring the place down on top of everything.
I'm not fireballing anything anymore.
Look,
I
they're
said-
all in a group. Fireball
Okay.
them. They're all
No,
Guys.
do not fireball.
Fucking hell. So Vel's gonna step out and just take a putt shot at the closest one to be.
Okay.
It's
Go and roll me perception.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
You see as you turn around the corner, all of them looking in this direction as this wall all across this side. You only see about half of the crack, but it looks to be a very large crack in the wall.
We don't like.
What's going on over there?
a giant crack in one of the walls over here closest to Derrickson. That's interesting.
Maybe there's a
It's-
big boy.
Can we just go in, please, and get this over with? Thank you.
No.
Okay,
What
how
if
about-
there's a big boy and it kills the little boys?
Well,
I
well,
can't do that.
how about this? I do have a sludge bomb. Which basically it explodes and spreads thick tar-like substance, and they're gonna and it will reduce their movement.
Okay.
It's neutral. It doesn't kill them. So
I
You
could
know-
blind them as well if you want to sneak into that door or crack or whatever.
Beans,
Mhm.
do the goo.
the boo.
Do the goo.
Oh, okay.
You goo, my
Bro,
dude.
the poo. I'm
Shoot
so
your goo, my
confused.
dude.
What's going on?
Because the loud noise.
Beans, do you want
Are
me
we
to blind
fighting
as
them or
well?
not?
We're gonna throw the goo, the sludge.
You're gonna have
This
two
is
of
all-
you right there.
Vel's already stepped out. I guess we're attacking.
No, it will reduce their movement, so they're gonna stay in place.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
That's close enough, I suppose. So what you see. Let me go ahead and put that on that layer. Followed by, I'm sorry. First, you see a mass, like right as you hold the bomb up, ready to throw it. You see all of the creatures kind of taking steps back away from the corner. As you see just a massive boosh as stonework flies. Chunks everywhere. The entire roof begins dusting down. As pouncing on out from a side ring
Oh.
is a
Oh,
massive
God.
basilisk.
Fuck,
Oh
he's
my god.
As it turns, looks over at all of them, and then quickly snaps around to look dead on at you. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Here we go.
boy. Do we get to keep our initiative from both?
Nope.
Dang it.
I'm
Oh,
glad
okay.
you
Dang
rolled
it.
terribly. Oh, that's still bad.
Not bad.
Beans and I, you're just both rolling.
Oh, a
Nat
21.
20.
Yay. I rolled even better this time. Woohoo.
Oh, then how come you're not set in right below dough?
The DM needs to click.
Oh, fix
Alright.
to fix
Yeah,
it.
I-
I just need to
Yeah.
drop it down.
Yeah.
Two net. Ooh, Doe.
Drop it
Doe and
down.
Beans. Can the two of you roll me opposing d20s?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
to see
sure.
who goes first.
Oh yeah,
You have the
because your
same
dex
mods.
is also.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoops. I'm typing the wrong command. Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Please, glad we got that one out of the way.
Yep. Get the bad rolls out now.
You're very welcome to go first. It's okay.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'll just. Stick
Just
it.
roll through nothing on the natural die. I'm
Um,
afraid.
You know, Beans, I'm really sad that you rolled in that one. I was perfectly fine with you going.
Oh, at least I go before that big guy. God.
I was like, hot potato.
You're lucky that they go last. Yeah. All right, Fallon, you're first.
All right. So I guess I have no choice other than to push up. Yeah. So I'm just gonna push up here.
Yeah.
And I know that they're close, but I still don't want to get close for now. So I'm just gonna pull out my arrow, pull out my longbow, knock an arrow, and aim for the basilisk.
Okay. Go ahead, roll your attacks. Okay. 16. Anything else?
For now, no.
Okay. So, you knock an arrow. Give me just one moment to make sure it doesn't have any resistances to your attack. Okay. Alright. So, as you knock your arrow, you pull it on back as you step ahead of everyone else. It immediately flies right into the face of the basilisk. Straight through the air. Slams right into its jaw. As you see it crack right in the back between its teeth. You see it open its mouth, slam its head side to side, and crunch down, snapping the arrow from its jaw. You can tell that the head is still lodged somewhere in its mouth, but the rest of the bolt, the rest of the shaft just falls to the ground. But it seems otherwise mostly unfazed.
I am going to witness the basilisk doing this. And I'm going to become slightly scared, so I'm going to use some more of my movement to go hide behind beans.
Just look at that like, okay.
Babino, go ahead.
As soon as you went up behind me, I just gave you like a what the fuck face.
See Doe pushing beans up.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna go try to go throw a bomb at him. At this guy. What the fuck? It's I'm gonna try Shatterstones.
Shatterstones?
Shatterstones.
Can you go ahead and post in check for me?
Yeah, sure. Actually, wait, I'm gonna double check. Never mind. I'm not gonna use.
Okay.
Wait. Let me double check. Never mind. I'm not gonna use it. I just saw the feet.
Okay.
I'll use black powder instead. Oh, never mind. Not even that.
Do you not have that either?
I'm so. It's the range. That's the problem. So instead, I'm gonna move forward.
Why does the range matter?
Because for example, for for shatter stones, it's these stones are. Let me just send it over. Oh, I don't know why it's in two, but okay. All creatures within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm
10
overthinking.
feet of the point of impact.
Yeah, I was overthinking. Sorry. that was my mistake.
So I mean,
so I'm gonna use.
It's essentially you throw it, and then from 10 feet from that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you still
I'm
want to
gonna
move
throw
forward?
Yeah. I'll just stay back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. That will be like an athletic. No, I need to roll d20. Sorry. I apologize in advance.
You're okay. You just.
Never mind.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to roll. I'm trying to throw shatter stones at the monster.
Okay. So. Okay. So where are you centering it at? Like which square in particular?
In this one.
This one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that would hit. That hit this board. Okay. So, so since that is on top of them, can you go ahead and, what is your plus to ranged attacks?
My +2 range attacks.
Yeah, so it would be your proficiency bonus plus your dex.
Two seconds, sorry.
12 plus 4, right?
Your dex is +4, you have first bonus of 3, it's +7, so that is 15. That does not hit the beast, so it does not hit directly, but it does still hit the square. So, that is going to be con saves. What's the DC?
My DC is... wait. Oh, so sorry. D8. Wait, no. Sorry. That's hit dice, sorry.
If you go to your spells, it should be there.
It's not a spell, it's their rogue
Oh, it's a
creatures.
thing.
Okay, so... You didn't write it down.
Oh, I did it? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine, I can pull it up. Give me just 2 seconds.
It's okay. It's 8 plus your dexterity modifier. Let's see where's.
Give me just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Just 2 seconds. Plus deck plus intelligence. Your int is 2, so 6. So your DC is 16. Okay. The Spider Boys are not affected whatsoever, and the Basilisk succeeds its saving throw. So as you chuck the small bomb, it flies through the air.
Mm-hmm.
As it shatters right over top of the basilisk, it turns its head from the blast as it slams down against the ground, scattering apart the outer shell. It's multiple small little, almost flint-like stones cascade across the ground, doing its own small little chain explosions that don't necessarily cause any damage to the surrounding area, but in fact fill the entire room with a quick burst of light. The arachnid humanoid over to the left-hand side ducks behind the rubble, quickly as it sees the bomb scatter across the ground. As it is completely fine from the light, all the other creatures in the room just kind of turn their heads as they see the initial beginning of light. The basilisk facing you has the light shine from behind it, completely removing the effect. Anything else?
I guess I'll just move to here.
Okay. Then, what are you doing?
I will be... Okay, so can I... If I hop over to here, can I cast a spell towards this guy and not hit anyone?
Depends on what you're casting.
A chromatic orb?
You'll be fine.
Okay. Cool. So I will cast it at first level.
Okay.
2.
Good roll to hit.
Chromatic orb.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll
17.
damage.
Let's do 16 acid damage towards this thing.
Okay. Would you like to describe
Yeah,
your attack?
He kind of extends his hands as a ball of like bubbling acid forms, and he goes back before pushing his hands towards the creature again and firing the ball of bubbling acid towards it.
Okay. As the ball kind of whoops inside its direction. It cascades across the entire top back spines of the creature as its head rears on up and screeches a piercing wail. As you see the spines on its back begin to bubble and fume, as quite a few of them just kind of turn into puddles on its back, as some of them even snap off at the base, leaving its back looking like almost a jagged shoreline of rocks and spine bristles. But nevertheless, as impactful as your attack was, it still remains very much so standing.
I am going to quicken spell Mage Armor into a bonus action and cast Mage Armor myself. Thank you very much.
These dusty boys are all going to move the fuck back.
I'm also gonna move.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I used 5, so it's gonna move back here.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
These dusty boys are gonna move the fuck on back. And so are these guys. They're just gonna scooch. They all seem very agitated as they're kind of clicking and chattering around, but they all seem to be very wary of the beast that has kind of been has been very much so set upon you. Vel, it's your turn.
Seeing the basilisk breaking through the wall and watching as the spider folk kind of just move away, she's like, this basilisk might not be part of this tomb. And I know exactly what I need to do. And she knocks an arrow. I'm trying to think that shadow arrow is on hit. Right? Oh no, it's the attack itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did I just do? Yeah.
That does hit.
Alright. So then... Yeah. So longbow. And then... Oh no, I should have done...
You gotta do an extra 2d6 psychic.
Yeah.
And then it needs to make a wisdom save. Not at advantage, but 4 still fails. So it is unable to see anything further than 5 feet.
And I'm gonna extra attack.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 12 hit.
A 12 does not.
Okay. Then with my movement, I'm gonna move behind the wall and on my turn there.
Okay. So as you kind of knock a quick arrow, you see illusionary shadows rake across the arrow, culminating almost like a wave moving from tip down to shaft. As you pull back the bow, you fire. It flies straight into the, like right above the neck, on top of the head of the basilisk, as it sinks on in, wrapping massive shadows across the entire head of the beast. Almost like a fisherman's dome-like helmet. Very similar, but it seems to be still slightly opaquely see-through. It appears to be quickly distressed by this, as it kind of rears on back on its 4 back legs, as it swipes furiously in front of it. However, you then knock a second arrow as you fire, but it quickly just flings a hand through the air, slapping your arrow to the side purely by chance. And then you just move behind as you try and, like, reach back and try and, like, you know, fish for your next arrow to use. Podge, you're up next.
Is Podge dead?
Podge might be.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Yes. Hello. I'm here. Yes. I will move so I can see him. Sorry, I had to switch my audio source. Discord reset all my shit. And I'm going to I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, go for it.
Beep boop.
You have to roll it as an attack.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay.
There we go.
That
Nope.
does not hit. Do you have anything else?
I'm just gonna move back.
So, as you kind of as you move, you swing around the right side of this pillar, still holding on around the back end of it, as you quickly bring up a hand, conjuring forth an eldritch sphere of magic as it kind of crackles around you and around your palm. It blasts forward, sending a beam slamming into the pillar right next to it, cracking it and shattering it to pieces. You missed, but only by about a foot, as you just swing around back again.
Like when you are trying to shoot over a barrier.
Yeah. Derrickson.
Alrighty. Let me see. I think I'll go ahead and I'm gonna charge out into the doorway. And then I want to cast my spiritual weapon and put it right here on the other side of the basilisk.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Come on. I'm going to have it set up like that, so that is your spiritual weapon.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and take it... Wait, let me see. When it swings, it just swings for me, right? Or does it just do its own thing now?
So when you cast it, you can make an attack with it as part of the casting. And as well, you can attack with it as a bonus action. Or I think...
Because it's a bonus action just to even be able to cast it. So I just get an attack with it when I cast it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and have it swing at the back of the basilisk. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Okay.
First nat 20 of the session. Well, no, I'm sorry. Oh, first nat 20 in combat of the session. 18. So what form is the weapon taking?
It's gonna be a giant greatsword.
Okay. So as you run on forward, you see the mighty beast shrouded, its head shrouded in darkness, multiple arrows stinking out of it, and a pillar next to it with a gaping hole straight through it. As you reach your hand up and out, a spectral bit of blue lightning cascades through the air, forming forth an almost like blast of magical light, forms this massive spectral greatsword. Spinning and reeling on back, it stops before quickly flying forward. As it flies over top of the basilisk, as it rears it onto its back legs, trying to flail at the thing around its face. Your blade quickly, instead of going straight down over top its head, turns. As you twist your hand, the blade flies, decapitating the beast in one fell swoop.
Oh, God.
The shrouding mist envelops the head almost like a shadowy sphere, before the magic dissipates the moment the arrowhead hits the floor, right as the head slams there. The beast is bested. However, with the beast felled, it seems that all the other monsters inside the room appear to edge their way forward. What are you doing?
All right. Well, it's gonna take one of those. Okay. Trying to look at my thing real quick. It says repeat the attack against a creature. Okay, so that's pretty much gone. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and that was 5 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and move. 20. I'm gonna go ahead and just charge forward the rest of my movement.
Okay.
And just go right in the middle of the room.
Sure.
And then I'm going. That's where I'm gonna stop.
Fallon,
All
you're
right,
up
what
next.
do you think?
So I am going to stow my longbow
Mm-hmm.
as I pull out my rapiers, having regained my bearings, and I'm going to push in to right here.
Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead
and
and
then
reveal
wait.
the rest of the room for you guys. So let me just reveal to you guys. So you are going to see this room. I will describe it to you when you guys get in there, or after combat. You know, really whatever you guys prefer.
Alrighty.
Let me just go ahead and scribble that out for you. But yes, this is currently what you can see throughout this place. Go ahead.
Okay. And then that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Babino.
I'm gonna move Ro over here.
Okay.
And let's see. We'll double check. I'm gonna take my sling and shoot that is like the nearest. Right here.
Okay. Go for it.
Right. Oh,
12. You're shooting the arachnid, right?
I'm sorry.
You're shooting the arachnid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right here.
That misses with a 12.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. So you kind of take your sling, throw a little piece of ammunition in it, fling it. You hear just a small indicate of a click as the ball bearing just slams against the wall and flickers right behind it. Then you're up next.
Okie dokie. Gonna walk to here.
Mhm.
Do I see the arachnids attacking the party?
They're edging
Okay.
forward. They do not appear to be doing so for T.
You know what? I'll hold my action to throw a firebolt at one of them if they attack either any of my party members.
Okay.
That's all.
Let me go ahead and take a look at a stat block real quick. 15 foot cone. Okay. Let me just take a little look-see here. Yeah, no, that'll work. Alright, this little dust monster kind of flies on up to you guys as it huffs in its chest, as it rubs its hands together frantically, patting itself up and down. You see it kind of puff out almost like a cloud around itself, as you see it just tilt its head down and boosh, breathe a massive puff of cloud and dust in your direction. Can you go ahead and the both of you, Fallon and Derrickson, can you both make me dex saves?
Yes.
Yes.
Does that count? Triggering my.
Yes, it would.
Oh no.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Nice,
God.
nice.
Go ahead and roll me a. Go ahead and roll me that firebolt attack.
14.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
17 fire, I guess. Jesus.
So about not glassing people.
Hey, it attacked my friends first. This time for sure.
Wow.
This time for sure it did. I didn't expect for it to deal that much damage, to be fair.
Fuck. So it puffs out this puff of smoke. As Fallon, you quickly take your hood, twirl around, and cover your face. Derrickson, you're standing there like, oh shit! As immediately you both see crackling flames boosh, right past you. This blue, almost hellfire blasts right past the both of you, cascading color all across your bodies as it lights up the room like a torch. Flies across the room, hits into the cloud, imploding it inwards, pulling it in and suctioning the cloud in through the middle. As it hits the monster, you hear a muffled scream as it just puffs into a massive cloud of dust.
I like the cutoff.
Completely deleted. This is gone.
As you all kind of turn and see Ven's hands just smoldering with blue embers and smoke, as they almost seem baffled that they even did that, as just a quick spur of the moment blast.
This time it's justified. I'm just saying. Continue.
The other times what?
Okay, so this time, this one's gonna rush on up in front of you, Derrickson. And it's going to attempt the same thing as the last one.
Oh god.
Go,
I'm already blinded from the first one,
You
right?
aren't
Yeah.
You are not, however, because of that insta-kill.
Okay, got you.
Go ahead and roll me another deck save, the both of you.
You got this.
Hopefully
I
it's better than
believe-
that first one.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, it's better.
Power of friendship.
Damn you and your +7.
That one's gonna roll on over as it again similarly puffs fucking dust and dust into your faces. As you guys both kind of have your arms up covering your eyes, but you guys are just getting pelted in basically just a sandstorm inside of this space. The middle of the room is just completely obscured by just puff of dust. Can both of you make another deck save for me?
Ugh.
Man, that +7 really coming in handy right
we
now.
rolled the same thing, except we got +7.
As another one rushes on up and
Oh
puffs
my
you
God.
both again.
I swore.
Do it again.
You got this drag. I believe in you.
No! Somebody
need
insta-kill it again.
Do I need
No.
to roll?
Oh,
No?
Yeah, no, I need you to roll again. Oh, you passed. Fallon, you're over here just like pull your hood all the way down, just kind of like tightened it all like right underneath your chin like middle schoolers do. As you're just like pulled it tight as you can. It's just you both feel just like as if you're in a sand blaster. It's just torrents of dust all around you. Beans, you just see the both of them get swarmed by these three little fairy-like monsters and just get pelted with, like, enough sand to fill a fucking playground.
Oh my god.
They are drenched in sand and dust.
I imagine sand is uncomfortably inside of his armor.
Oh no, it is. There's no question. It is.
Oh god. Everywhere.
You will need to unequip all of your armor after this too, just to be comfortable.
Oh no.
No, the sand gun is
Just
unbeneath.
Just imagine, for the rest of this dungeon, you are going to be very uncomfortable every moment of it.
Oh god.
Nevertheless, Derrickson, you kind of turned your back to these two. Right as you see right in front of you, you kind of open your eyes just a little bit as you can barely see through the torrent of just dust wind. As you just see another one just boosh! As you're like, ah! As you just kind of reach your hands on up. As you just get dust and sand all in your eyes.
Crusty.
Rusty indeed.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and put this in.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh
My
no,
eyes,
never
they're
mind.
burning.
You know, Derrickson, this is why you should always invest in a good cloak. Great eye protection.
Oh god.
Great eye protection.
Just over here, just getting my eyes. I was like, shut up, felon.
These boys' turns as they move to assault you. Now, these two are going to have advantage on Derrickson because, well, he's fucking blind. Fallon, you are fine, so this is not an advantage. I'm going to go Fallon and then 2 on Drek. Okay, so first on Fallon.
Alright.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16 right now.
16? Okay, cool.
Yes.
So it tries to run on up at you as it reaches a two-pronged claw swiping up at you. You quickly dodge backwards as you see it lunge forward at you. Mandibles outstretched. You see its little inner mouth gaping and clicking on the inside as its large, pincing, biting mandibles rush forward at you. But you quickly dodge down under it and move across to the side, bobbing and weaving as it quickly moves on back, seeing that its attack did not harm you. However, again to Drac. What's your AC?
16.
Of course it is.
Oh my god.
Can you roll me 2 con saves?
Homie, you're screwed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why am I rolling so terribly?
Ooh.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Oh my god.
So that is
Sure is something.
that's 42 damage. How you feeling, buddy?
That has like dropped me down on the ground. I am laying there after that point.
Oh yeah, that is in fact above your HP. Cool.
Yes.
So
Oh
they
my God.
dogpile you, ripping and tearing at your flesh as you feel your face get literally covered in mandibles.
Oh my god.
And then the crunch begins.
Oh no!
As you go fucking silent.
Gross.
As the rest of you just see these 2 arachnids latch on, one on his shoulder, one on his face, like Mind Flayer style. As they're just ripping at his back and his arms, he falls to the ground. And is unconscious.
Oh no!
Vel.
This is 5, 8, 25. Okay. She walks into the doorway. Can I? Yeah. Let's see. I think right here would be good. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there should be perfect. But so as she sees her friend Derrickson getting completely eaten by spiders, she looks over at Ven, saying, "Hey, I get you do have PTSD about killing those kobolds,
For fuck's sake.
But a fireball would be
But
really
when-
nice, right?
but when we say fireball, when we have arachnid-looking creatures, please, because now Derrickson's down, and none of us are healers." She
Mhm.
turns around and just notches 2 arrows and starts firing at the arachnids.
Okay. Sure. Go for it. Which one?
The one closest to B.
So the one next to Fallon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. One next to Derrickson. Like, right adjacent from the letter B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she means this one.
Okay. That does not hit. Are you gonna do anything else?
I'm gonna do an extra attack.
Okay. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, what? Plus 5.
That is 18.
What's giving me plus 5?
Oh no, that's because of the critical hit. But I just do 2
Okay.
times damage, so it would be the 9 times 2.
Okay.
So your first shot fires as it just flies right past it, slamming into the wall underneath the stairs. As you notch a second arrow, firing it, you see it burst through one of the eyes of the arachnid, bursting out the other side of its head. However, it just kind of stumbles back slightly before looking up at you, bleeding green blood down one side of its face. You see its mandibles kind of flutter out from Drac. Look over at you, and inch towards your direction.
I'm gonna action surge and keep firing at it.
Go for it. That misses.
Alright.
That does hit. Okay. So another shot fires. You see it dodge to the side. You knock another one quicker than it can react. You fire. It slams directly into its chest as it lodges deep into its muscle. It seems to only get more pissed off. Anything else?
I'm just gonna bonus action attack
With what?
with the longbow.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't? It's only
Light
with
weapons.
melee?
Light weapons.
Light weapon? Okay. I don't know. No. Then I'll be my turn.
Okay. Podge.
Right. Vel, what was the one you attacked?
That
Okay.
one.
Yes. I'm gonna scooch into here,
Mhm.
and I'm going to do vicious mockery on that guy.
Okay.
So you gotta do a
That's what it was.
a wisdom save. Yes.
That is a 7.
Yeah. Never mind.
Death save, Derrickson.
Lord, okay.
As you lay there, what do you see flash before your eyes? You're
like
clinging to life, but barely.
I'm just seeing like basically just my thoughts. Of course, when I go down, thought like in battle, thoughts immediately just go to my goddess Timo, and just start thinking about the teachings and different things that I could have done better throughout my life, but things that I have definitely done in her name as I'm trying to cling on to life.
As we resume, Fallon, you're up next.
So I would like to use my movement to push up to this one right next to Derrickson, with my 2 rapiers in hand, and I would like to attack twice with the up of my X-ray attack.
Go for it. That hits. Okay. Anything else?
And then
That hits
there's
as well.
the second one. There we go.
Okay.
And then that will be the end of my attacks, and then I would use my bonus action to slip into parry stance.
Okay. So, quickly diverting your attention from the one in front of you, you realize your friend is down and is being consumed. You quickly lunge on forward, stabbing it inside the side, ripping it out, thrusting it straight through its shoulder, twisting and ripping it back out. You realize it has done quite a number on the monster. However, the monster appears to just kind of turn, snapping its head over in your direction. As it chitters and turns all of its mandibles, it seems to almost hiss in your direction. Babino.
Alright. I'm gonna use my rapier to attack this guy right here.
Okay.
To avoid getting any closer. So I'm gonna use my movement. Okay.
That does hit. So, 12 damage. Alright, anything else?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna no, I think that's about it.
Okay. So it appears to be heavily damaged. Bleeding from one eye, having an arrow all the way through its head. You rush on up, slamming your rapier straight through its throat. You twist and rip on out. However, as blood begins to gush down its from the wound in its throat, you see it kind of stumble for just a second before snapping its attention right back at you. It appears to still have some kick in it. Then, your friends are being attacked. Some of them are dying.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to consider the situation. And he is going to form a blue fireball in his hand and cast it right here where it doesn't hit any of his friends.
Okay, go ahead and roll the fireball.
Yeah, I just rolled the damage and you need to do dex saves. Yeesh. 17-5.
Ooh, yeesh, that is really bad. Okay.
So, damn, would it be allowed if I use Quicken Spell to make a fireball another bonus action?
Actually, because I specifically do, spell economy, yes, you can.
Okay, that'll be 2 fireballs then.
Pew.
There we go.
Yup.
So the DC is 16.
Yup, that'll do it. So as you reach your hand on forward, summoning forth 2 balls of blue flame in your hands, magic seems to whip around you, stronger than you've done in quite a long time. Panic almost setting in. These balls of flame flicker from your hands and appear one after the other across the room. Flickering into existence, a massive ball that almost encompasses half the sphere of its explosion erupts, almost like a sun, across the other side of the room, filling up the entire stairwell, before quickly, almost in an instant, whoom, goes right into the size of a dime. Before almost like a hydrogen explosion wrecks through the entire room, incinerating every single enemy in this side of the room, as it permanently reshapes the entire room. It bursts down this wall, blasts down this wall, throws rubble everywhere, blackens every surface. And in fact, you hear the gargled screams
Not again.
from within
Bro.
this room of a flaming arachnid that drops from the ceiling.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Ooh.
God.
Oh,
As it
no.
falls down to the ground, you see its corpse burst open.
oh,
No!
Coming
Oh,
out of it
no.
are
No.
hundreds of thousands
Ew.
of small baby
no.
spiders.
Oh
Ew.
God.
How big are they?
Okay.
How big are
Ben
they?
is gonna rush in front of Drac as well to keep him away from tiny baby spiders. What?
How big are the
That's
baby
all.
spiders?
Individually, the size of a normal spider, like the size of like a tarantula, each one. But there are thousands of them.
Oh
Things I
God.
do for friendship.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Good to know.
how
I'm
they
gonna-
not burned with their mama? Fucking get incinerated too, bitch. I am sorry
Oh
now.
my God.
Oh my god,
It's
you murdered two mothers.
Not their turn because they just joined turn initiative. However, it is this little boy's turn. They're gonna take a
Disgusting.
look over at Beans.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh, I only meant to roll one. I'm sorry. 14. Does
I was
14
gonna say,
Is it 14?
14 does not hit. It just misses.
So you see its little clawed hands reach on forward and try slashing at your face. But really, you just kind of punt it with the pommel of your, like with the hand guard of your rapier, as it just kind of floats on backwards, shakes its head, and tries to scramble back. Not facing it anymore. The arachnid is going to make an attempt at Fallon once again. And what, you have an AC of 18?
16.
16. Okay, can you go ahead and make me a con save?
Yeah.
dude.
There we go.
No.
So you end up taking 12 total damage as it latches onto your back. As you were more concerned about the massive explosion that just wrecked across your face, you still feel the heat to this moment. However, you kind of feel a massive shoving force against you as you feel claws latch onto your shoulders, and then you feel the teeth sink across your back. 4 or 5 fangs dig into your shoulders and underneath your shoulder blades, wiggling like worms.
No.
Vel.
With a sigh of relief, but also more, oh, there's even more spiders now. Fun! Vel looks over at the spider attacking Fallon, and she just runs over and just starts stabbing the spider.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and actually,
Stab
you
her.
know, go ahead and have advantage on it.
Roll twice, I guess.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Get an extra attack it.
That hits as well.
Nice.
Is it still standing? Is the question?
Give me just 1 second.
Is that resistance to poison? Is a better question.
It's 28. Does it have okay. So you begin stabbing it furiously across the back. One rip out. One rip out. As it begins to almost bubble and gush with poison, each wound. It rips off a Fallon. Whipping around, swiping. You duck underneath the attack. As you burst right back up. To see it stumbling to stay upright. Anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action extra attack with the dagger.
Sure, that's gonna be a -4. That does not hit.
Then yeah.
Go ahead, Podge.
Alright, I'm going to kind of move on up over here, and I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at the little cloud boy.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That does hit. Go ahead.
Okie doke.
Okay. As you raise your hand, you feel a push of Eldritch power as this laser beam just boosh right across the room, slams into it as you see it almost turn silhouetted inside the center of this beam before being disintegrated in its entirety.
Cool. I'm also going to move slightly closer to the spiders while going, oh, cute! I wonder if they taste good.
Oh no, please don't go over there and just start picking them up and nom.
That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm going to,
Oh,
if any
no.
spiders approach me, I am telling you I'm going to attempt to eat them.
Bet. Alright. Drac. Please, make me another death save.
Damn, the music stopped. That's dramatic.
What do you see once again as you barely cling to life? Holding on. For now.
Just I start seeing a silhouette. Not 100% sure like exactly what it is. Just a form that's just kind of standing there towards the light. And it's just I'm just like kind of just trying to will myself to stay alive.
Okay. As we continue. Fallon.
Okay, so first of all, apparently my video ninja crashed. There's an updated link in the Discord.
Oh, did it? Shit, it did.
Yeah,
okay.
apparently it did.
Hold on. Here, I'll don't worry. I will resurrect you, my boy.
Thank you, Beans, for letting me know. I
Yeah,
don't know why it stopped.
There you go. Bing.
Haha, I live.
Haha.
Unlike Derrickson.
Unlike
Get wrecked,
Derrickson.
Oh my god.
Get ganked, nerd.
Damn, let the body grow cold, dude. Jeez.
Oh my god.
I mean, that fireball warmed
feeling-
him up pretty good.
Feeling extremely pissed off from being bitten. I'm going to attack the arachnid humanoid in front of me with my rapiers, and I'm going to use my extra attack as well just to make sure he actually dies.
Go ahead. That hits. Okay. That misses. Anything else?
just use my bonus action to slip back into parry stance, and then that's it.
Gotcha. So, thrusting on forward as you whip around, you see it's not facing you as you quickly stab it in the thigh, ripping it on out. You see it stumble, grabbing onto the wall behind it as it turns to look at you. You thrust forward, going for a neck shot, trying to kill it once and for all, but it dodges backwards as your blade just hits nothing but rock. You pull it back out and assume your stance. A Babino.
Alright, also, I want to say this. The Cloud Boys,
Yep.
they kind of look like they kind of remind me of these. Abuba.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's just an in chat. But anyways, I want to do a medicine check on Drac. Not gonna lie.
Okay. How are you gonna do so?
By closing any wound by using my any material I have, which is basically my using my cloth sleeve. I don't know.
Okay, are you just tying it up like a bandage?
If I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a
I
medicine check.
I really do want to give like an advantage. That's like. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
You said you're using your clothes, right?
Yeah.
Ripping off all of the non-essential portions of your clothes. Essentially any frilly bits, any loose bits that, like, maybe even the midriff, really anything that can be ripped off. Because there's a lot of holes on him.
Yeah.
You proceed to wrap him up pretty well, actually. He cannot see, that is for sure. As his face is covered in holes. And in fact, hey, Babino.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. Hey, then, can you go ahead and, do me a favor and, roll me a perception check for me? Don't worry, it's just DC 10. It's not that hard.
Perception check. Yeah. Not that hard at all. Okay, 15.
Hey, Drac, I'm gonna move you.
Okay.
I don't want you knowing this yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I just threw Drac into a private room.
Just kick them out.
The two of you are the only ones who noticed. Actually, you know what? I think it'll be more fun if I move everyone besides the two of you real quick.
Okay.
Bye, guys. We're special sparkles.
Okay. So, the two of you will hear this, as well as anyone inside chat. So, you both look down, as the rest of them are preoccupied, obviously, with fighting. The two of you realize, Sir Derrickson, Babino, you were patching him up, as you clearly noticed this without any issue. Robbie, you notice this in horror, as you look on down right as Babino's about to, well, bandage them up, and proceeds to go near their face. Which is when you both realize in fucking horror, his face has many deep gashes on it. However, a large chunk of flesh around his left eye is missing.
Oh.
As well as everything inside the socket.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
He is looking very, very poorly.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like as if a leech has, like, latched onto his face and then was very carelessly ripped off. Babino, with what cloth you have, you quickly wrap the shit around his face, around his arms, around his back, everything. You tied up expertly well, given the set of circumstances. But you know he is not going to take this well. So, he's wrapped up. As far as anyone else is going to be concerned, he's wrapped up. Alright, I'm gonna pull everyone back in. Alright, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Horrifying.
So,
Oh, no.
welcome everyone back into the chat.
Hi.
So
We were shooed off into the other room.
you were. Yeah, so you bandaged him up pretty good. Drac, you are now stabilized.
I'm stabilized.
You are now back down to 0 hit points. You are unconscious but stable.
Okay.
Alright, I guess that is my turn.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, after that, display, let's say, he is gonna... How bad is this guy looking?
On his last legs.
Okay, cool. He is going to cast a... Can I see these spiders, by the way?
The ones over
These
here?
ones?
Yeah, the whole wall you blew open.
Yeah, you know, as you do. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orbits, 2nd level, at this one here.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh,
Ooh.
how could this happen to me?
Alright.
Why are we rolling so terribly
Can
today?
you go ahead and roll damage
I
for me anyway?
don't know.
Can you go ahead and roll damage for me anyway? And what
No.
damage type are you?
Fire.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
So, you summon forth this ball of fire, like similar to what you threw out earlier, but much smaller scale as it flies across the room. The spiders just scatter. Boosh! Embers fly across the room. They then
Yeah, you stay back.
They then proceed to skitter and reform right there.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Stay
Come
back.
here, my little tasties.
No, no! You stay away from those
Come
spiders!
to Podgy
Oh, thank you to
Wadgy.
You see Pod just jump in the middle of all of them.
Little
Oh my God.
babies.
Hey Podge.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry, they're coming right.
sake.
Yay.
Yeah. Let me just. What's your AC?
It is 14.
Okay, cool. You feel hundreds of spiders just run on up underneath you, crawl up under you, in your clothes, on top of your clothes, on your skin, everything. You were swarmed. Like, almost like a beekeeper covered in bees.
Okay.
However, all the ones that are biting at you are just biting at your clothes, and you don't really feel anything but like little, like almost like little feet pressing on you.
I'm just like, hey, look, guys, I made friends.
Those are not friends.
Oh, no.
These, however, are going right on Bobino. They do not hit you, though, as you begin stomping them out.
Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away.
They start crawling up your legs, though. This one
Just
is
crabs,
going
no
to...
spiders.
It's going to throw one bite over at Youngest first, and miss, as it swings a claw at Fallon, which misses as well. You both quickly just dodge to the side as it lunges forth, dodge, swipe, duck. It's completely off balance. Vel, finish it
As
up.
I come right back up, I swing at it,
Go for it.
going directly for the head.
That hits. As you stab it directly into the mouth, between the mandibles, and out through the back of the brain, it instantly dies. As you just rip it on out, its body falls to the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Alright, cool. I'll move up to the stairs. I'm gonna move to the other side of the room right here.
Mhm.
And then I am just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Podge,
Um,
are you gonna try and
I would like to attempt to pick spiders off of me and eat them.
just go ahead and roll me a d20.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat
It's a flat d20.
Just like a vacuum, like sucks them all up.
Oh my god.
I know you can't tell, but I'm face palming right now.
We can feel
I
it.
was saying in the other chat, I'm from the Underdark. Spiders are just like, ooh, a snack. I've seen bigger.
Can you roll me a d100, please? Can you roll for me again?
Yep.
Fuck, roll it again. This is like mid-ground. I need like water side or the other. Okay. Okay.
I only become more powerful.
Oh my god.
My true calling, eating spiders.
Real boss, just be like,
I was also trying to think, like, sit there,
They're
like.
just marching. They're just marching into your mouth.
Okay. Oh, look, they're speak of the devil. I'm actually about to describe them. I was looking inside chat. Okay, so. God damn it. As you feel but a singular pinch across your skin, your body erupts into hellfire. As everyone sees the room filled with the visage of draconic magic cascading throughout the space, eldritch power flakes, crackling through the air, as every spider begins to just levitate through the space, almost in zero gravity. It declings from you. All kind of smooth in towards you, almost around you, in a sphere around you. As you feel almost like a gift is given to you. I can't even.
We broke Voss, that's it.
You feel as all the spiders just vacuum into your mouth.
God.
Coughing, hacking, and heaving. You just whoosh eat all of them.
With my mouth full, like crunching on spiders, I just go, "Thank you, master."
Oh my god.
God.
It's a magic.
And I straight up just sit on the floor eating these fucking spiders.
They are all perfectly cooked. Seasoned
I'm like
somehow.
licking my fingers, like.
wait, she gets both of them?
And
Yeah.
you are quite sustained. And in fact, you don't even feel full, as you notice that they were all upon entering the bottom of your throat, they all instantly turned into magic, disintegrating down to the molecular level,
Oh shit.
becoming one with you.
My god.
As you became only stronger.
Yes. Spiders.
You got extra hit points. That's what I imagine.
Imagine dying and that is the last thing you see. I would think I'm in hell.
You are all mortified as the magic in the space dissipates. As they give just a little burp.
Like a spider leg comes out.
Drac, you are stable, not awake.
Yeah.
Anyone know how to help this?
would this
And like
be a
points over.
Would this be a bad time to mention that I have cure wounds?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Like I feel like
You're
everyone
wounded me.
slowly turns to him slowly. Like, are you for real? Right now?
You have healing magic.
Standing there
As
the
a
entire
ranger-
time.
Are you
to
only
heal me.
mentioning that now?
And I just wasted my clothing on my precious, expensive silk clothing.
In my defense, I forgot that I had it, but I
Please
have
just
it.
heal him. Just heal him.
Yes, please.
All right, I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Oh my god.
You wake up. As you quickly begin to panic, you can't see anything. You're wearing a blindfold.
Oh. Hello? Am I dead? Am I okay?
You are.
Kind of okay. Depends
Why
how
did
you
you feel like
define
that?
okay.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
You-
You're fine, ish.
I can't see.
I want you to remain calm. First of all, I mean, hey, we're fine. We're safe. Okay. So
Looks over at Beans.
I look over to Robbie in sweat. So
Looks over in sweat.
Are you gonna tell him or am I gonna tell him?
So, I'll do it. Okay. So, Drac, you are missing an important organ.
What?
You are blind.
I'm.
At least.
Well, obviously,
at
I
least-
can't see. What do you mean?
Well, okay. The one good thing is that you have one surviving organ you can see.
You're saying organ. Do you mean I'm just gonna
It's an
start like
eyeball.
conjure. I'm just gonna start conjuring divine energy into my hand and just just start swinging it around. It's like I want you to tell it to me straight right now. What do you mean?
Blind. You have one missing eye, and
You
it's
lost an eye.
you miss an eye. But hey, you're stable right now. That's the most important thing. You're alive, and it could have been worse. Much worse.
You are still blindfolded, keep in mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay back and just kind of just like contemplate, like just try and let it soak in that I don't have an eye. Like one of my eyes is gone.
I'm gonna let you have your moment.
Podge is gonna walk over and go, "Oh, hey, you didn't die."
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Sit
like
in.
I'm just like not even like register that Podge said that. I'm just gonna keep just like wondering, like kind of just laying there.
So Velvy's gonna clear her throat real quickly. So, party members, that fight was a little more strenuous than the ones we've had before. I would suggest we do a long rest with a patrol out set up, so we can get all of our resources as we use to fight back, because we used a lot this fight, and this is just the very Hmm?
Pause. As it's stated in the rules for this, this is not a safe location. You cannot long rest here.
Okay, so short rest though.
Short
Yeah,
rest,
we can
fine.
short-
Long rest, no.
Okay. We should take a rest with the patrol. And if this room indicates how dangerous this tomb is, I don't like the idea of how the rest of it's going to be.
I think Drag deserves some rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I still lay on hands myself, even though I can't see right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can.
I will do that just to like basically like I think I'll use all of it except 5.
How close does that bring you to your maximum?
Within 17. I was just gonna use like
All of
hit
your
dice
wounds
to-
scar over, but are not healed completely.
Yeah. It's not like I can bring back an eyeball.
You are
Oh
a
my God.
heavily scarred man. I hope you know that. Like,
Yes.
heavily scarred. You have, like, multiple scars across your face. Your nose is shattered. Barely back together. It is crooked as a motherfucker. And you have scars all across your body. Like, all of it. You are
Can
a very
I-
scarred man.
Take out my water skin and kind of help clean out some of the wounds that Drag has.
Clean off the
Before
blood.
Can I use
How
medicine
long-
to fix his nose?
with assistance, how long does it take for me
That's
to
fair.
get my armor off?
I think doffing is like, I think for chainmail it's like 2 minutes or something like
Okay,
that.
yeah,
It does
I'll
take
just-
that long.
If someone could help me get this armor off so I can be a little more comfortable while we're resting, I need to try and get all this sand out.
Yeah, sure. I'll help.
Say it.
As you take off your boot after a minute or so, it literally just, you turn it over, just you shake it one time, pebble drops out.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
I'll help with the water skin to wash off whatever that's on him.
While they're doing that, I would like to check in the room where the basilisk came out of and see if there's anything cool in there.
Let me actually read you that room. So this space holds many tables with rusted tools for taming and beating beasts in submission. Many large jars around the room appear to hold acids that have long since lost their potency, and now smell of sulfur and rot. In the center of the floor, large broken chains lie scattered across the floor.
It smells good in here. I'm gonna like. Do I see anything that could be like of use? I'll do a perception check, I suppose.
For anything of use, define of
Yeah,
use, like
like,
what are you looking for?
Like, are there any like weapons or, like you said, there's vials of acid and stuff.
That have long
like, are
since
there?
rotted.
Oh, okay, okay, so they're no good.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So nothing cool in here.
Nothing of use, no.
Okay. And I'd like to also check the room that the spider babies were from.
So, the room, you can tell, used to have many webs inside. Fine as they may be, because you can see them kind of hanging off the side at the far end, where dust has clattered all across it. You could tell that if you had have walked on in unexpectedly, you would have not even seen the massive amount of webs in the room. However, since half the room is collapsed and the other half is quite literally just scattered, you can see them in the corner of the room. However, the room before you smells of death and embalming fluid. There are many large jars where the tops of shift slightly with each step you make, and are filled with black sludge that have long since rotted. The room, in the corners where it's still somewhat intact, shimmers slightly as you walk. However, most of the room is completely collapsed in.
Can I check out the things that are shimmering?
It's just the webs.
Oh, it's just the webs. Okay. Okie doke.
It's very, very fine webs.
while they're resting. I'm just checking out the area. Anything else of note in this big old room?
Not in that room. I mean, there's 2 sets of stairs. I'll say as you look around and as they're talking, you notice the door back here. So the door back there appears. Give me just one moment. So the doorway up top appears to be very evidently not affected by the fireball, so you can tell that it's probably magical in nature. The door appears to have in the dead center where the doors meet a large crescent moon carved into the center of the door.
Okay.
Like it's like it has a indent engraving in it.
All right. So I'm looking at the door. Hey guys. It looks like we might need like a fancy key or something for this one.
Is there any depression in the doors that indicates such a thing, or is it
Yep.
A moon.
a moon-shaped key?
But there's in the spider room there was some stairs, and then I see there's some stairs over here too. So like maybe we gotta find a key.
Maybe.
I don't mind checking out the room to the left of us. Go to the right of where I am. To the right. I'm on the stairs. I don't mind checking out the room over here real quickly with Podge.
We are short resting, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Just
going to
wanna make sure.
investigate while you're short resting or after?
No, we should wait.
Yeah. We should.
Yeah, we should wait. Also, would it be possible for me to cast Cure Wounds on Drac again, just to give him a little more extra health?
Yes. I mean, it's just a 1-action cast, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to use my remaining level 2 spell. There we go.
And so 3 more. Okay, that should be good enough.
Jack, are you sure you want to continue? I mean, screw the crystal. I don't want you to hurt yourself even more. I mean, you lost an eye.
I'll be fine. I will try my best to not jump into the middle of everybody next time, but I will be fine for combat.
By the way, Drac, over the course of this short rest, you have easily been able to take off all of your bandages because, yeah, well, you're healed now. Your scars are everywhere. Across your left side of your face is a massive scar, lining from nearly the top of your forehead, across the middle of your nose, down right above your lip, and across most of your cheek. Just scar tissue.
I'm starting to look deformed.
Yes, actually.
You don't look well, Drac. I just,
I'll be
screw the
fine.
crystal.
We came here with a job to do. I'm not going to let myself hold us back.
I care more about this party than the stupid job. We can get money elsewhere.
We've come so far. There's no reason for us to stop now. Least of all for me. I'll be fine.
I think Ven has a point. Because think about it. This room it could have easily taken us out if we didn't do what we did. We have no ways of healing besides Feln's Cure Wounds and Drax and Derrickson's blah lay on hands. If they're down, who else is going to heal? We need
And I'm out of
way.
fireballs.
Yeah, we need another way of healing. So I think what the most tactical way of doing this is to go back to the inn and see if we can find a way to buy some potions or something that can give us health while we're out on our journeys. Because this was definitely a scary thing. Every other encounter we actually had this encouragement of, hey, we can easily survive this fight. This, I felt like the entire party would have died if
What are
we
you
didn't
talking
do what we
about?
did.
I had a great time.
I mean, you did have a snack. It's okay.
It was delicious.
But uh, but they're right. We do need to prepare a little bit more better and more tactical with the situation. So
Look, we made it out fine. The only one of us that even came close to dying is Derrickson. It happens every fight. I'm sure the man's got a death wish at this point. If he wants to die, that's his prerogative. We're already here. We can keep pushing forward. If he's just more careful.
I mean, I can try, but I am low on spells after that. It took a lot.
Maybe we should be a little bit. Let's just try and see what's ahead. Maybe we can be stealthy and just take a look around. And if something looks like that it may be too difficult for us to take on as we are, we can always try to just get out. Just no charging into anywhere. Let's just try and look around, see if we can get through this door.
I don't know who you're telling.
okay.
You promise you won't go charging in, Jack?
Yeah, I promise. I'll stay
Pinky
back and I'll
Pinky
just.
promise me. Pinky promise me right now.
I'm not
Do
going.
it.
That is.
Pinky,
I'm
no.
not. I'm not. I'm just gonna look at you
I
with your
saved
pinky
you.
stretched out and just look at you and be like,
Pinky
like,
promise.
my one eye is gonna be just looking at you, like questioning, like why.
Pinky
I
promise.
saved you
Paladin's
from.
word is his bond.
No, Pinky promise right now.
I'm
You
just
have
gonna.
to. I saved
I'm
you
just-
from
gonna-
the weird spiders, so you have to Pinky promise me.
I'm just
Come
gonna.
on.
I'm gonna close my eye and just sigh and just like reach my hand out with the pinky. It's like whatever to just get you to keep going.
Okay, I shake his Pinky with mine. All right, we can go now.
He proceeds
All
to
right.
thrust himself into the heat of danger very next fight.
Help me like put my armor back on and let's get going.
Okay.
We
I
all
help
know
him.
he's gonna do it again. We might as well just keep pushing forward
That is true,
anyways.
that is true.
No, he Pinky
Yeah.
promised.
You pinky promise, therefore he won't.
Yeah, the greatest dishonor to a paladin.
I hope this was a
Breaking my
newsflash to
bond.
you, Drac. I will fucking down you.
Yeah, he will.
I
he
will without
definitely do that.
hesitation.
I
God.
thought Beans
Down
was
your
the
ass.
target. Never
I
mind.
know. Oh.
Yeah, that blind. Oh my god. Getting disadvantaged and getting hit for 42 damage was
Yeah.
just way too much.
Jeez.
Now,
Instant
you
drop.
see. The funny thing is, the blinding wasn't even the bad thing about it, right?
Mhm.
Because they would have hit you anyway. They would have hit
That's
you
true.
anyway.
Yeah, but didn't they have
It's
advantage?
true.
They did, but it didn't matter. They would have hit him
Oh
anyway.
my god.
Yeah, I think they actually did roll good
Yeah.
enough to hit me
Every
every
time.
single time.
It did.
Yeah, every time.
Oh.
Well, one. There are. Well, no, let me go back. No, I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's too far up. I can't even see it anymore. Never mind. I'm gonna take. Yeah, probably every single time I was gonna get hit anyway, so it didn't even matter.
So,
Thank God you're still alive.
Got to invest in that good cloak, my boy. Cover
are you
them
guys
eyes.
heading up into the next room?
Yes.
After a short rest, yeah.
Hey, you
Well, you
get
guys
to
get
wear
your
a cool
short
eye
rest.
patch.
Yeah, you do get a cool white vest at some point.
Now you're a pirate.
Like me.
Yeah.
So the stairs head up about 20 feet into the stonework. Go ahead and head on up. Don't worry, I am revealing. Do not worry. There's just a lot of twists.
Making sure Derrickson goes last.
There you go. Let me me go ahead and read you the area. Hold on a second. This is H. Okay. Area H. Okay. This room sports a few large piles of sand that drip lazily from the ceiling, and has a few spots where debris has fallen and made small rock piles on the floor. There appear to be 8 coffins and alcoves across the walls, and one of the monsters, like those that attacked you in the entrance room, appears to have bled out and stumbled across of the top of the closest northeastern coffin due to the entrance of this room. So let me go ahead and move them over so it's a little clearer. So, like, they're slumped over it. There's a small adjoining room due south of the altar on the western wall. I'm sorry, there's a small adjoining room due south and an altar on the western wall depicting moons and a small offering table with and on a small offering table in front of it is a crystalline half crescent moon. What are you guys gonna do?
Like the thing that looks like the same shape as the door.
Pretty sure it's not a trap.
Yeah, oh, for sure. But, like, it matches.
It matches, but this tomb has shown itself to be very dangerous.
Okay, but hear me out. Only the things inside the tomb have been dangerous, right? Like animals. Doesn't mean that the actual tomb itself is booby-trapped.
It's a tomb.
Can I cast detect magic on the altar?
The altar itself is very magical. Not of any particular school, just innately.
Ah, shit! This place is magic as hell.
I love that that's how it is. This is magic as hell.
Can I walk up to the sand pile and look up?
It appears to drip from a small crack in the ceiling.
Does it look like it's purposely there, or...?
No, it just looks like from ages of wear.
Okay. It's not a trap. Anyways, continue.
Can we see what's down this way?
Yeah, if you walk down there.
I would like to. Don't touch the altar. It's stinky.
As you walk down there, this small room is filled with old ornate pottery and sand. The walls are covered in writing that is far too weathered to be legible.
I would like to take a closer look in the room.
Okay, what are you looking at?
The writing, like, is there any part of it that's
legible? No.
Okay. You said there were pots in here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of ornate old pottery.
Can I look through some of the pots?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation, please.
Sure.
Okay. So you notice that most of the pots are lined with and accented with like beads of gold, and if very carefully extracted, could be worth, taking a rough estimate, could be anywhere from 300 to 600 gold pieces worth of gold in here.
What do I got on me?
Like, it's worked into the pottery, so it's
Okay.
not going to be easy to extract, but you could.
Can I bust up one of the pots and put some of the shards in my pockets?
I guess you could, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There's no respect for the dead whatsoever.
No, it's shiny. I need to have it.
You're not going to get a whole lot of gold out of it, but you can.
No, that's okay. I just want it because it's shiny.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, I do
Just
that.
goblin things.
Just
Yeah,
goblin thing.
just gobble things.
Can I make a perception check on the altar
For what?
to see if there's just any booby traps? If I can perceive that.
How long you taking?
How long would I need to take is a better question.
How long are you taking?
I would say let's do 10 minutes to check. I'm thoroughly checking. Like I am.
Are you touching
I'm
shit, or are you like just taking a really good distance to look around?
I'm gonna touch around the walls. Like just like around the moon. I'm just gonna touch around it, but not on the moon.
Nothing happens. You don't notice anything.
Okay. Nothing too. Yeah, I don't think the booby trap is around the moon. I think it could be on the moon itself, and I don't want to activate it, guys. Does anyone have
Like a
any?
pressure point?
Yeah, does anyone have any like thief tools at all?
No.
Nope.
I mean, what we could do is we
I do
all wait
have thief
out.
tools.
Hmm?
I have thieves' tools.
Oh,
So I'm gonna move myself over here
Mhm.
and hope for the best.
Can we try to
What are
help
you doing?
somehow?
Well,
Because one does not simply use thieves' tools. One must use thieves' tools in a way.
um, so I'm gonna make sure that the pressure point is not triggered. I mean, I'm assuming there is a pressure point.
You are
So I'm
assuming.
gonna, but let me first throw a perception check around the table to make sure it is like triggered by pressure point.
Vel already did that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They did
then.
not find anything.
Okay.
And this chair do be chairing.
Should we check these coffins?
Should we check
I'm
what?
sorry?
yeah. We should check the coffins. Yeah, we
Should we?
should.
Can I just say fucking just walk right up to the altar?
You can.
No, 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 no.
Just
Oh god.
Big massive fucking like I'm just gonna start touching it all over, just like manhandling this altar.
How so?
You're just
Where?
slapping it.
Like I'm just gonna start
Slap around.
I'm just gonna like touch the like top of the altar and just run my hand across it and just see if anything happens.
Nope, nothing happens.
Didn't we just say we were gonna be careful?
I agreed to being careful in a fight. Nothing was stated about magic altars, okay?
You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair. We were overthinking it. So let's just
I would like to check one of the coffins.
Which one?
We'll say the one closest to the door, the one like here that I'm standing on now.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. Wow. Okay.
Damn, those spiders really did it for me.
You, with standing on your toes, you push the lid on over. You look inside the coffin. There seems to be a corpse. Seems to be a pile of bones.
Okay. Nothing weird in here, just some dead guy.
As they usually are in coffins.
I don't know, you haven't seen some of the coffins I've seen.
What have you seen in coffins?
Well, you should come to the Underdark sometime. It's not a nice place.
I'm good. No, thank you. Can we just take the the thing and replace it with something quickly? Just in case.
I got some. Well, I mean that shiny's way cooler than the shinies I got. I got some pieces of pot shards that we could put there if you want.
You're willing?
You
But
know,
I get to keep this shiny later.
if this is magically triggered to where the object is just gone, replacing it with something's not going to do it any good. It's just going to detect it's gone, and then it's just going to activate. Because obviously this thing is magical. Can I open my senses and just try to see if I can detect if it's evil or good?
Evil or good?
Yeah.
What
just
else?
to try and
Can
detect.
you post that feat inside chat as well?
Yeah, I can.
Just so I can refresh. Get my good old brain juices flowing with it. So, upon opening yourself up to senses around you, you don't feel like the altar itself is good or evil. However, you feel the presence of undeath inside every single coffin except for the one with the monster slapped on it.
So wait, undeath. So you're saying it basically desecrated corpses or just dead people?
Just undeath.
Okay.
Like undeath, like zombies, like definitely not dead.
Well, just the presence of magic. That just like undeath. Oh God. Because
you
if they're
sense
dead, they
the
would just be
presence of
dead.
undead within the coffins.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
I have a feeling. I'm just opening, just trying to sense in the room. As I have a feeling that these corpses, they're not just corpses. I have a feeling as soon as we take that thing, we're gonna get those corpses are gonna be very much getting out of those coffins and trying to attack us.
So what if we put something very heavy on top of the coffins?
No. I got a tinder box. Can we like light them on fire?
Huh?
Can I do something real quickly?
Mhm.
So she's gonna walk over to the open coffin.
Yeah.
Hop right into it, pull out her dagger of venom, and just stab the skeleton in the head.
Okay, you do so. Its head shatters.
I mean, the thing is that if it's just animated bones, I don't know if destroying just a piece of it's going to just stop it.
You do get a flicker of magic that kind of just boosh when it shatters. Like normally it would just chip and crack in half. No, it like boosh shattered into many small fragments.
Okay.
So
All right.
That did something. Maybe we should
Oh.
go ahead and do that to every corpse that's in here.
I was
The
about to
only
say-
one that I don't sense anything from is the coffin that spider beast is laying on.
All right. The other thing that we can do is we can smash their leg bones, because even if they are still able to be animated, you can't walk without leg bones.
But they can crawl. We would still have to deal with them.
Yeah,
Bless
that's
their
true.
heads.
We can do both.
I'm going to rip off the appendages of the open coffin skeleton
Uh-huh.
and put them in my bag.
Good for you. Okay. You desecrated. You desecrated.
So are we?
Just looking.
You are
I'm
now
just looking
cursed.
over there. Yeah, just looking over there. Like, why? I mean, I understand destroying it so it doesn't attack us, but why are you taking the bones of someone dead in this tomb? That is very disrespectful.
Are we
But
just gonna
stabbing it in the
like
head
desperate
isn't-
crimes?
It's a difference between if it's going to attack us and we're just going to be grave robbers.
All right.
Like, kill it, just destroy it. Like, destroy it and leave it.
I'm gonna be real
I
with you.
guess-
I already robbed this tomb, so
I'm just looking, Paul, just like, I don't even want to talk to you right now. Knowing that you
know-
smashed those pots in the other room.
Mr. Moral High Ground over here slaughtering kobolds.
I know, right?
I was about to say that, Derek.
There is a difference between fighting somebody when you think it's right versus actually desecrating a tomb.
Listen, I don't know. Those kobolds in the shit room weren't feeling too right to me.
It's
Oh
Reuploads in the shit
All I'm
room.
saying.
Jackson, you have no room.
I'm just gonna. I'm like, what are you talking about, guys?
You know what?
Alright.
I'm just gonna follow their example, and I'm gonna walk over to this coffin, and I'm gonna open it up.
Go ahead and roll me an
Same
athletics check.
here.
Can we all just like
Athletics.
collectively help each other to open these?
Now, if like 3 of you do each like do a thing together, you guys can just do it.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we should just do that, and we should clear out all the coffins, and I'll jump right in there with my broom with the hidden dart in it and just like get in there and start smashing things up.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to just go around the room, you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
do
I'm
that.
gonna open this coffin, but what I want to do is I want to basically unarmed strike and jump on the body, destroy all the bones, but take the skull.
Jeez Louise, dude.
No.
I love the even DM was like, no, not today.
No. The moment you start crunching more than just like a handful of the bones, the head shatters into pieces.
Okay, so it is doing something. Yeah, let's clear out the rest of these skeletons.
Yeah.
So you guys just go around the room. Go ahead and meet back up with Drac. I'll say you guys don't touch
Yeah.
the one that isn't, weird juju.
Yeah.
Dude,
Spooky, scary skeletons. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's just grab the moon piece now. I mean,
Well, I mean, is that a door in the top of the room?
No, actually, it is on the map, but it isn't in the game.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so I drew over.
Okay. I was really confused about that. I was like, I was gonna expect the room, and I'm like, that looks weird.
Okay, so we're good. We shouldn't have any other surprises, I'm hoping. All right, I guess go ahead and just remove it and see what happens.
I'll just go ahead and grab the moon key from the wall.
Okay, so you're gonna want to be right there because you'd be standing on top of the altar otherwise. So let me go ahead and cue something up real fast.
Well, maybe we just want to have a party in the tomb, dance on the altar tops, let loose a little bit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Have a little quicksand. I don't
Work
know.
on
It's
the
bad
altar.
when the DM has to look for the music change.
Yeah.
You know, there was probably a second room that was similar to this one that we didn't check.
Watch them all start flooding out of the other room.
Yeah, I was about to say. Did it?
No, we're
What's
about to
this?
Indiana Jones this shit. We're just gonna have a
Yeah,
boulder
we've already
rolling at us.
said we're doing it.
So-
We're committed.
So
We're already committed to it.
I did not consent to this.
Shut the fuck up. So the altar, as you pick up the moon piece, the altar begins to glow as the words "Die for your treachery" they begin to glow, scattering and becoming lit across its face. Now, it wasn't written there before, but it is now.
Mhm.
You hear the coffin's lids begin to shift on the ground, as if magically moving, however having no really where else to go. As you see rising out from the cracks in the tiles below you are hundreds of spiders.
Oh,
No.
God.
As well, bursting forth from the dust piles, arise multiple more of those weird fey-like creatures that you saw into the room before. As they see you, they begin laughing maniacally, preparing to strike.
Oh boy.
Excuse
Here we
me?
go.
Roll initiative.
Should we?
Excuse me?
By the way, then
The
there's
spiders
spiders
are
going
laughing?
right underneath you.
Ugh,
Right,
no,
like
I
crawling
hate
up
this.
from right beneath you.
Oh man.
Oh, we are rolling. Absolutely. Okay, there's a good roll.
Oh.
I'm too
Roll.
disgusted.
Hey, Podge, I'm gonna need you to do the thing
Wow,
again.
2 1s on
Nom, nom,
initiative.
nom, nom, nom.
God.
I have become more spider than goblin.
You're one with the spiders now. Command them, please.
Oof.
Man, this imagine.
Okay, the spiders are rolling shit too. It's fine, guys.
They are. They are rolling pretty bad. Alright, then.
I'm just gonna cast Shatter right here at all of these motherfuckers.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Yep. Hold on. Shatter is here. So, yeah. Constitution saving throw.
That's
Fails.
a fail. That is a success. Oh no, that is a fail as well. That is a fail as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you roll it differently.
Okay, so that is 12 thunder damage.
Yes. To these guys.
And that's what, 5 feet in every direction? Oh, no,
It's like a
10 foot.
10 radius,
Okay.
but I cast it here, so
So that is going to.
no. Don't make him bust towards me.
So, how do you want to describe how you cast it?
Okay. I point to a certain direction, and from that point, behind these spiders and fae, dust bugs, whatever they are, scream just rings out throughout the room. That's all.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure. As you cast your incantation, a ripple in the air forms, blasting through the space. It slams almost like a kinetic wave through the air. It slams, turning tile across the floor, sending puffs of smoke everywhere as the methods all explode. The bodies of all the spiders crunch away into dust as the room itself collapses across on that side entirely.
Ooh, PogChamp. That's done. Anyways, that's my turn.
Derrickson.
Oh God. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I really want to do. Can I even do anything to those spiders?
I mean,
that
you
are right
can.
beside, like on Vin. Like I can't just do I just stomp at them? I don't think I swing my sword at them without
could.
hurting Vin.
You could. Theoretically, you could try. Don't nat one is all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God.
Or else you might divine smite your sorcerer.
Please don't.
I am but little sorcerer. I do not
Please, sir. I only have so much health points.
Derrickson just divine smite and unarmed strike and just start boot stomping the spider.
Yeah, I'll try to take a swing at the spiders. Then do not move. I'm gonna swing.
Do not move. Ben probably does not trust this. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Yep.
Damn.
Ben,
this
can
is
you roll me a
that
deck
one.
save? What's your
Well-
AC?
With the mage armor that's still up, 15.
He swings his sword at you, but you instinctively jump back against the wall, narrowly missing you.
Are you insane? Don't use your sword!
I'm a little sorcerer. I do not have good looks.
I am but a twink mage, please, sir.
Alright, Derek, is there anything else you got?
No, that's it.
Okay. Vel.
Gonna move right up here and start stabbing that fey dust cloud.
Go for it. That does hit.
Stab me.
That's good enough. Alright, so you pierce it straight through the center. As you basically impale it straight through. As you see its whole body begin puffing out around your blade, and then boosh! Can you and Beans both make me dex saves? Actually,
yeah.
wait, is it dex saves or is it con saves? It's con saves.
Oh, that's even better.
That's not good for me.
Beans, you immediately get dust all in your eyes. You cannot see.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand, yeah. Vel, however, you quickly turn your eyes away as the big puff of sand bursts out from it. You're fine.
I protected Jack from getting pocket sand again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Vel, that was one attack.
Attack adjacent, right?
Yes, you can attack adjacent.
Extra attack the swarm of spiders.
Okay, go for it. That does hit. That is going to be fucking Christ, dude. Alright. Single-handedly swiping through, just going down all the way on your hands and knees, you just grab your dagger and swipe, cutting all of them in half.
God.
In a single sweep.
Gonna move. I still have movement, by the way. Move up
Skitter,
to this.
skitter, skitter.
Action surge. Wow. Dagger attack again.
Go for it.
We're so done with these spiders.
Yep.
No,
Do
I'm
not
sorry.
like-
That hits. Go ahead.
God.
That does not kill.
Really? Okay. Bonus action. Keep going.
Okay, go for it. Well, you had an action surge, so you still had one more attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that hits
Yeah,
anyway.
you're right. Oh.
You swipe through it as you basically on your hands and knees crawl on over there. Swipe this time. However, you don't get all of them as you just kebab stab down like the knife game. Just stabbing multiple last of them. As you finish stabbing the last one, you just flick your blade across to the side. They're destroyed.
That's it.
Okay. They are going to bite and crawl up the body of Robbie.
No.
22.
Mm-mm.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, God.
I refuse.
That's 11 piercing damage.
Jesus. There goes almost like half of my HP, dude.
They begin crawling inside of your clothes and biting your bare skin.
Ah! That's... Okay.
Like, thousands of little pinches. It's almost like you're getting swarmed by ants. Like, underneath your cloak, across your arms, in your boots, in your hair. It's
No, not the hit!
everywhere.
No! No! Dude, our hearts is gonna be entangled!
Valid.
Look at how long his hair is!
I don't know what. The best guess that I can do is like, Robbie might take a little bit of damage, but can I just like unarmed strike, like aiming for a spider and hope that I just crush one against her?
Sure. Go for it.
Bro! You're gonna kill me and try to
Go
Just
for
come
it.
over here, just everybody start beating up.
I was
Go ahead,
say-
go ahead and just
well,
roll a
no, no.
strength
slap
check.
then.
Just go ahead and roll a strength check.
All right.
Okay, Robbie, can you go ahead and make me a dex save?
Dex save is here.
Okay.
Ooh.
So they thrust their hand forward as you jump backwards against the rubble pile that's literally floor to ceiling. It looks like they just tried to punch you in the gut.
What did I do, guys? Seriously, why is everyone so mad at me suddenly? Stop!
Anything else? You have another bonus action if you want to try it again.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna respond. The other option to get all the spiders off you is to take the tinderbox I have and just light you on fire. I went with the least evil of options, okay?
Pod?
I can set myself on fire. Thank you very much.
Okay, first I'm gonna cast Mage Hand
Uh-huh.
to start
Sick.
taking spiders off of you. Just like handfuls of spiders.
Just fucking roll
But
a
I am-
d20. Just roll a d20. Just roll a damn d20. I'm too tired for this. Roll me a d100.
Oh.
Okay. So you use your action to cast Mage Hand and try and grab at the spiders, but you've managed to not grab any as they're too fast.
Hey, can I also try to grab the spiders?
What, with like your hands?
Yeah, with my normal goblin hands.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
For fuck's sake, bro.
Oh.
Ooh.
So you kind of try and reach for it, but they're hiding in places on their body. You're reaching into pockets and underneath you're getting invasive.
Your private parts, bro.
Yeah, no. They are going everywhere. Like, you're opening up articles of their clothes just for more to squirt on in there. It's not good. You're only making it worse. Babino.
Since I'm blind, I'm just gonna blindly go.
I mean, you can attempt to make the saving throw at the end of your turn if you want. By the way, you can just rub at your eyes.
True. I was gonna okay.
I'm just telling you the option.
What was it again? Dexterity or
con save. DC 10 con save.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it then. Okay. There we go.
You rub at your eyes for your turn, and you're just like, you rub out the dust. You can see again.
Okay, perfect.
Just to see Ven fucking flailing. Ven, it's your turn.
Cool. What are the chances of me casting Fireball and not hitting myself?
Potato.
Fuck's sake. Okay, we'll try.
Do you have
the safest.
Do you have Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, but that's a
Why-
reaction.
I don't know why you
I
didn't
forgot.
use it earlier. I mean,
I forgot that
would
I
have
have
that
it!
would have saved you from this.
That's
But,
why I was
hey.
trying to get the spiders on me.
I forgot that I have it. I always forget that I have it.
That would have been very helpful.
I know. I'm a little bit stupid though, so you
well,
know.
Too bad now.
Can I maybe
Well, what do you
use my dagger to swing at them?
We mean scrape them off? Sure, you can try.
Yeah. 13.
That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okie dokie. 6.
You scrape some of them off. Not many.
I move away from that area of spiders.
Oh no, they're on you.
I know, I just move away from it still.
Okay.
The guy out of the corner, at least.
Derrickson.
All right.
You swinging again?
No. How much can I lift with 17 strength?
Oh my God.
Depends. Are you pulling?
I was gonna pick Vin up and swing them around in a circle and try and fly the spiders off.
255 pounds. Then how heavy are you?
In pounds?
Yes, in pounds. In freedom units.
Fuck's sake, hold on. We're gonna do a quick Google, hold on. 154 pounds?
Okay,
he's tall.
154 pounds. How many pounds of weight do you have on you?
Fucking, hold on. Where do I see that again on the sheet?
It's under your carry capacity.
Carrying, 76.
76. Yeah, you can actually pick them up, Drek.
Okay.
They're like...
I want to try and be able to pick up Vin and just swing them around and just make the spiders fly off.
Are you gonna allow this, Vin?
I'm just gonna be like, Vin, I have an idea. Let me try something. Let me try something.
Stop it, to be fair.
Are you gonna try and stop
It's like,
it?
I will... He will be like, no, don't pick me...
Do you want these spiders off or not?
Not like that!
Go ahead and roll me opposing athletics checks, please.
Athletics.
It's gonna have me just grab anyway.
God. Yeah, no.
You get yoinked. Go ahead and roll me another athletics check there, Drek. Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh god.
Wow, okay. That beat my DC. Okay. You fling them around by their ankles.
I'm upside down!
They're terrified as you yeet the spiders to there.
Spiders are off!
And
it
you
worked!
put them back there.
You just fucking yeet me!
It worked, didn't it?
Okay.
Okay, I'm guessing that counted as an action, so I'm just gonna be done. That's all I can do.
Hey, you want to murder the last bit of the spiders?
They call the exterminator. Let's go.
Nope.
Oh.
Extra attack. Let's go.
Nope.
Nope.
Nah, come on, I just got him off.
Bonus action attack.
It's gonna be -4. Nope.
Oh, no!
What is this? The finger game?
They've been crawling on beans.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Alright, hey, Beans, how much you weigh?
You're next.
In freedom units.
Oh my god.
You take 12
God.
piercing damage as they
I
begin
finally took
crawling
damage.
everywhere on top.
Finally took damage.
Fallon.
Let's see. What the fuck do I...
Cry.
You know what? Just absolutely terrified of witnessing Derrickson spinning them around like a freaking ballerina. I'm gonna use my movement to just leave the area,
Okay.
and then that's it.
Okay. Pause.
You a-hole. Why?
Pause. It's your turn.
I am going to run up to Beans and use my it's technically quarter staff. It's a broom. To try and like sweep the spiders off of you, like hit the spiders with it.
Go
Oh my God.
ahead. Roll an attack roll.
Bean's about to get
That
beat
hits.
with a
Go ahead and roll
broom.
damage. You just rolled it again. Just go ahead and roll damage. Take up 6. Okay. So you basically just thwack them square across the midsection, Beans, it knocks the wind out of you, but you take no damage. Anything else?
I'm gonna try and grab for some more spiders.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. You do not manage to.
They know what happened to their brothers.
Babino.
Can I stomp and slap them off me?
You can try, yes.
Alright, would that be athletic?
It'd be a strength check.
A strength check. Okay.
Yeah, it's an unarmed strike, so it's a strength check. That does hit. You do 1 damage.
Perfect.
Oh my
You
God.
slap like 3 of them.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
and there. Okay, let's see. Well, I can take my dagger and start
You can.
stabbing them.
You can.
Let me just do that.
Okay, go for it. That hits. So now 6 damage. Okay. You actually
Right.
scrape many of them off of you.
I am done with this shit.
Then it is your go.
Ven seems a little bit disturbed by everything that has just happened in the past 6 seconds. And
You're also
is
very
going
dizzy.
to...
Yep.
Yeah. Is going to use all of their movement to get to here. Kind of just hurriedly walking away. That's all.
Derrickson.
I was looking at them just leaving the room, and I'm like, we're not done? Just look back at the spiders. Beans, how much do you weigh?
Oh my god. Okay.
Shaking them
I just.
again.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can pick them up and swing them around.
All right. Let me see if I remember.
I can almost promise you that they're not heavy enough to incur.
Yeah. I think you're. I think.
I mean, if you picked up Ven, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pick
So
me
I
Go
up.
need
ahead and
roll,
just roll me an athletics check. Are you allowing
all
them to grab you like this?
Let me give him like a 2-second talk. Drac,
Okay.
do not slam me across the room. That's my only request.
I will try my best to hold on.
Thank you. You may proceed.
My God.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another athletics check, please.
Okay.
Oh no!
You're going across the room.
You swing her across all around you, and you drop her there. However, the spiders land on you.
Oh, God.
For fuck's sake! Okay, who's gonna pick up Drac? We're gonna need to get everyone now.
Anything else? Like, they land in your hair and on your face.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah.
And the eye hole.
Derek's about to lose his other eye.
They're laying eggs in your eyes, boy.
Oh my God.
No!
I'm sorry. I had to make the joke. What is there anything else that you're doing? That's just your action.
I'm looking to see what I might. It's just they're not there. It's just a shit ton of them.
Nah, there isn't many.
Oh, okay.
Derek's is just gonna
There's not
divine
much I can really
smite,
do.
smash himself in the head.
Punch myself in the face with divine smites.
You know what? Go ahead and roll me a d20. Do you want to use a divine smite to do something cool?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Sure. Okay.
See if you can.
Shall be thrown.
Sure, fuck it. Go ahead and waste 1 spell slot. As you just kind of take your arms, tuck them inwards, push them out as a aura blasts around you, as you just send shrapnel of bugs everywhere. You just aura blast them away from you.
God. Well, that's one way to take care of it.
Congratulations, you're no longer in combat.
Oh my god. That one little group of spiders was giving us so much trouble.
Annoying.
I'm just gonna move back in, and I'm just gonna say, so how'd the spiders go?
I'm just gonna throw a
Okay.
rock at Valen.
Freaking a-hole left me with the spiders.
At least we have the moon key now.
I'm
Yes,
moving
that
out.
is true.
Be-
So do we want to put it in the door, or do we want to see what's on the other side?
Yeah,
Plug it in.
Yes.
Might as well. Hold on, do we want to check that other room before we do anything else?
Do we really?
Nah.
Do we really need to?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
I don't know.
mean-
The last time I had fun, spiders were on me.
Okay. Don't go in there quite yet.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
having
gotta go on a
fun.
merry-go-round, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was swinging y'all around. Y'all should have had at least a little bit of fun.
So what I want you to do is I want you to go, like, within this area.
I'll kindly stay out here and let everybody else go up.
yeah, I'll stick back for a sec.
But Drac, we might need you to swing more people around.
Actually, no, I'll take
I'll
point.
be on the stairs then.
Chill here in this corner.
Ah,
you
shit.
see the following. Area E. Give me just 1 second to roll back to it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40.
What you see before you is a long room filled with coffins in alcoves, and a small rotten rug on the far side. On the far side of the room, from where you currently stand, is a woman dressed in priest's robes, with a half of a crescent moon around her neck, on a small thing of twine, like a necklace. She appears to be bandaged from head to toe. She stands as you enter the room and says, "Welcome in, my children. I hope you've all had quite a little excursion into my lady's final sanctum. I ask you leave here quickly, before I must force you from her resting place." She appears to speak with an accent that you recognize to indeed be originating from Solidikai, but has not been in widespread use in hundreds of years.
Your lady? Who's your lady? Are you girlfriends?
She's gonna look very confused at you and say, "Do you not have any idea where you are, grave robbers?"
No, not really. No one actually has told us. They just said this is the tomb, and that's really it. That's actually, I have a better question for you. Because since you're talkative with us, which is awesome, really cool, amazing, actually huge thing for me. Since you are I can tell, a very omnipresent being, do you know what a crystalline sword is at all? Perhaps?
She's gonna look over at you before quickly looking over at Podge and go, "Grave robbers, you are in currently is the tomb of the great Queen Nota, the first queen of Slitakai. And secondly, if you are speaking of the Sword of Soul Obliteration, and you happen to know of where the shards are, I suggest you return them here at once, so they may go back to their original owner."
I would while she's talking, I would like to open my senses and just try to see if I can detect.
Oh, she's
any
very
evil
undead.
presence.
Very undead.
Okay,
You
just
also
making
feel
sure.
a lot of undead in this room.
Okay.
I do have a question for you, lovely person. What is the capability of the sword, and is it really related to bloodline?
She's gonna look at you and go, "The specifics of the blade is none of your concern. If you happen to have any shards, leave them here. Otherwise, leave my lady's sanctum before you cause any more damage to its protectors."
Yeah, we have those. And Podge just smiles like an idiot.
Oh my god.
She's gonna look over at you swiftly and say, "Then you must leave the shards here."
I'm gonna lean up to them. I'm like, we are surrounded. Just
Like-
to let you know.
No, we're surrounded.
Did we
Yeah,
really want to
we
give him
are
to that other
surrounded.
lady anyway? This lady says that they belong to the queen. And I, for
Excuse-
one, appreciate someone who serves their master.
This is very dark magic, and we are surrounded. We must proceed
Vel,
very carefully.
Can you make me a wisdom save?
Me?
Vel.
Oh, well, okay.
You feel her piercing glare as it sends a chill down your spine. You are not frightened, however, but you feel power coming from behind it. As she states, "I ask you one last time. Leave the shards where they belong, or you will not be leaving with your lives."
You know what? We left them back at the inn. That's where the shards are. We left them. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll deception
You can try.
because this is obviously a.
No, I'm not even gonna bother. No.
No. Not gonna believe that. Oh my god. Alright.
Whoa.
Roll wisdom save again. That's about what I thought. Can you roll me a d4?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Strange. You are frightened to your core as you quickly just out of pure reflex begin to shake and grab your bow.
Oh, Vel.
Vel, do not. Do not.
What are you doing?
You are
No.
terrified.
Give her the shards.
Inside your mind, Vel, you feel almost like she's looming over you, and you are small.
Question. Is this exactly the same feeling Belle had back when she was in her college with her old party that got brutally murdered in front of her?
Yes.
Okay. Vel is not only in fear, but in great tears because she has this inner deep seep of just, everyone's going to die around me, I need to leave now, I can't have this happen again.
I'm
is
going
holding-
to reach past, like, just push Vel a little to the side and just stare at the, I'm guessing, lich, and I'm gonna try to command it.
Okay. How are you doing so?
With this, if I can click it.
Ah, I see. And what is your one-word command?
Grovel. Or no, submit. Just submit.
That isn't specific enough.
Not submit.
Not
Okay,
specific.
fine. Grovel will be fine then.
That's what, a wisdom save?
Is it wisdom? Yeah, it's wisdom.
16. They pass.
No.
Ah, shit.
They're gonna look at
Too
you,
high of a
make a
roll.
wisdom save.
Oh, no. Not the reverse card.
No.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. You're fine. You
Battle of wits with the lich.
you again feel massive shivers go down your spine. Same as initially when Val looked at them.
Who has the shards?
I think Vel does.
I think
I
Vel
think Vel
always has-
does.
Vel is
Vel's
like
in front.
Though you are not only nearly paralyzed with fear, your body is instinctually just trying to knock an arrow.
Can I try and like grab Vel's bag then?
Sure.
Okay.
Rexon, could I try something?
Would I react in fear because she's like on high end edge? Because she's having a very huge PTSD moment.
Not You're not acting in aggressive. You got the fight response as far as frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to try and take the bag from Vel.
Okay. They are not able to actually respond to that, so you can take it.
I'm gonna walk up to the lich and go, "Here you go."
I'm going to rush forward, seeing Podge approach that lich, and just try to stop Podge from doing that.
You can attempt.
I'm going to attempt.
Okay, go ahead and make the attempt.
Like, what should? What? I'll just charge forward. And
how
I'll
are you
just
trying to
I'll try
stop
to
him?
grab. I'll try to grab Podge.
Make grapple check.
Try to like lift me up.
Make grapple check.
Okay. Is that just a strength
No,
check?
I'll have you be right here while doing this. It's a athletics check versus their athletics or acrobatics, their choice.
Okay.
Wow,
Nice.
sheesh.
I will do it against
Jeez.
my acrobatic.
No, sadly. Yeah, you are yoinked. You are not picked
Grab
up.
Podge.
You are not picked up, but you are grasped.
I'm going to look at Podge like, Podge, this is a very evil presence. We do not want to give her the shards.
Oh, it's not evil. It's just undead.
Well, no, undead presence. We do not want to give her the shards.
They belong
Okay.
to the queen, and she just
I-
wants to serve her master.
That we don't know what their master wants with these.
Her
Could,
master's dead. It's a tomb.
She's going to raise her hand as she's like, silence.
I tried to cast suggestion on her.
Suggestion?
Yeah, spell.
Yeah, I understand it's a spell.
Yeah, can I see her from here?
Not really.
yeah.
You're kind of
I'm tall.
Yeah, but you're 3 people deep, and there's a set of stairs that going up 20
Can
feet.
I push through? Yeah.
I mean, if they'll let you.
Do you let me?
I don't know.
Belle's in complete tears and distraught, so just walk over.
Squeezing through.
I am gonna have this happen real quick as you're walking up. So
Okay.
move there for now.
Okay.
She is going to answer you, Drac, as she's like, we want to return the shards back to its master. If you're willing to comply, you're more than welcome to leave.
See?
What does your master want with these shards?
They are the one who created them. They are rightfully hers.
Rightfully hers or not, what does she plan to do with them?
Have them crumble to dust.
Yeah,
The
crumble the
shards.
dust.
You're planning to destroy. I mean,
You want to destroy these?
yes.
If you wish, I can let you speak to her, but only one of you may go. If it means acquiring the shards where they rightfully belong, I can make this compromise.
All right,
I mean-
I say we do not allow Podge. Podge
But
will just
I
hand him
got-
over.
Yeah.
No,
But
absolutely
why
not.
can't we? Didn't want to give him to Rebecca anyway.
Yes, but we don't know. They say they're going to destroy them, but how can we trust something so like undead? Like, I mean, honestly, how can we trust them? We don't know what they're going to do. They could be lying to all of us. This entity is very powerful. We could be just being lied to. So we need someone that can actually try to figure this out.
Just
How
talking
about I
it
go and
in-
talk to their master?
Yeah.
I mean, if you
I would
want
be okay
to.
with that, but I'm holding on to the shards.
You can hold on to them, just don't do anything hasty with them.
Okay.
If you wish to speak with her, they must go with.
Just gonna look back as like, how do we know you're not just trying to separate us? Take the one party member and the shards where we obviously cannot stop.
You see her very clearly. If she had eyes, still roll them as you see her pull out from underneath her cloak a holy symbol. I am a long since dead priest, and I have never since lost my faith. I am in this state so I can serve as watch guardian of my lady's tomb. How dare a mere small baby of a paladin speak?
Shouldn't I be able to detect the some level of holiness from her then?
No, she's undead.
Oh, so not even from the holy symbol itself.
No, it's the fact that she's very undead. It kind of washes it out.
Okay.
I wipe a tear from my eye. Like, you're so devoted to your master. It's beautiful.
Valen, if you want to try it, then I won't stop you.
I would like to at least try, given how much power has been said to be emanating from this person. It might be a wise idea to at least meet with the master and try to resolve things peacefully.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. Take the shards. Felon will go with.
The
There's
rest
nothing that
of
we could
you
really do.
wait outside of the tomb.
Fine.
Vel, you immediately feel like you can breathe again. As the whole room begins to, like, for you specifically, feel as if it returns to normal.
She puts her hood up and just walks out. She just darts outside and just finds a corner and hides.
Before I
Can
leave,
follow after?
I look at the lich and I say, I hope one day I can be as devoted to my master as you.
I love how
And then I leave.
everyone thinks they're a lich.
Or whatever she is.
What we can assume, I mean, they're very undead, and they're
You know what
they're
they
like
make
a
out of
priest or something.
assumptions. I'm gonna assume that you handed the bag that Podge had to Fallon.
Yeah, I gave it to
Yes.
Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
As she passes you, she goes, "Right, it's this way." As she walks up to the door, she's gonna take a look over at you and say, "I assume you have stolen the other piece of the key?"
Yes.
She holds her hand out.
I'm gonna give her the other piece.
See her shake her head slightly as she puts the two pieces together and slides them inside of the crease in the doorway. As boosh, they slowly creak open. She leads you to right there. Just move up next to her. I'm just revealing, don't worry. As you go to okay. The room here is filled with sand and debris from minor collapses over time, but otherwise the air is filled with a thin, shimmering lining of sand that pours in from a hole above. 4 small rooms sit within this room and appear to be unlocked from first glance. There is also a brilliantly ornate sarcophagus lined with obsidian and gold trim on the far inside. As you get within about 15 feet of the sarcophagus, you see the door quickly shut behind you as the air in the room begins to swirl for a moment before pooling into one spot in front of the sarcophagus, creating the visage of an ancient ruler. Give me just a moment, because they're on the GM layer. I'm going to make this a lot bigger so you guys can actually see it. Give me just 1 second. That is the art.
Cool.
Ooh, she pretty.
Her body is covered in fine silks, and she wears a mask with 3 eyes and a large crescent moon across the top. She sports 4 arms and floats slightly above the ground as she speaks, her mask moving from her speech. I'm sorry, moving with her speech. Child of Selitakai, what have you come for?
Well, my party originally came here for a shard of a crystalline sword.
You see the what you now kind of assume to be a priest kneel down next to you before their, ruler, as they say, "These grave robbers have stumbled into your tomb, my lady. But they appear to have 2 of the remaining shards of the Sword of Soul Obliteration. And they seem to be at least willing to give it for the right cause." She kind of looks over at you and goes, "Is this true, my child?"
Yes, it's true. We have the other 2 pieces.
She nods and goes, "I assume that you came only to plunder? What reason have you come, besides just to get this last fragment of the sword? What reason do you need it?"
We were hired by somebody with the name Truth Seeker to retrieve all the pieces of the sword.
I do not know the name. As I am not surprised that I do not know the name. No one of this day and age should be requiring the sword, nor should it fall into any hands. That sword has untold power, and was only a sword meant for one task: unifying the tribes of Selitakai. When it was done, and our great nation was formed under my rule, it was laid to rest with me, but it seems it did not stay that way.
If you don't mind me asking, what power does the sword hold? What can it do?
You see her sigh for but a moment as she goes, "The sword has the ability to not only slice your flesh, but bypass it entirely. It cuts your soul in twine, right at its source, even keeping you from going to any other afterlife. It will kill you once and for all."
Now, is there any other... Your priest here told us that you wish to destroy the sword. Is that true?
The only way to destroy the blade is to lay it to rest with its creator and sole user, myself. However, all 3 pieces must remain with me. I hoped if I scattered 3 of them across many of my ancient, very, very well-guarded tombs, that they would be kept safe in case our mighty king needed it. But it seems them being left to raiders has sent the sword of our mighty army into quite a bit of peril. The only place it can go now that it has been touched by hands of the unclean sort is to return to me and be finally laid so that it can crumble once again.
Is there any way for me to check to see if what she's saying is true?
Yeah, you can run an insight check.
Alright, bet.
She could be lying. She doesn't sound like she's lying, but she could be.
Fair enough.
She continues to say, the only way to destroy it is to lay it to rest with me. And my power will reduce it to dust over 100 years.
Now, my party, we were supposed to be getting paid to retrieve the pieces of the sword. Is there any way that if we did leave them here, we could be compensated equally?
You see her sigh as she goes, if greed bounds your heart, and the right thing is not what you seek, if it means returning the blade, you can have whatever jewels I was buried with. And it does count up to be quite a sum.
So she doesn't seem to be lying, but she could. There is a hefty reward if we turn him in. We've already had one party member almost die. You know what? I'm gonna say that I believe her and that I'm going to accept trading the shards for the jewels, and I'm just gonna believe that she does the right thing.
Okay. So, do you tell her that you agree?
Yeah.
The priestess will rise and hold out her hands for the items.
I'm going to I'm going to reach into the bag, retrieve the shards, and give them to the priest.
She takes a hold of them as she begins to step over further in. As the queen turns her hand and waves it over the front of the sarcophagus as it slides on over. The priestess seems to walk on over, sets the items down inside, looks over at the queen and goes, "Pardon the displeasure, my queen." She goes, "It must be done. Do what you have to." She nods, and you see her begin picking things out of the sarcophagus until she has quite a few things stacked inside of her arms, like various jewels, bits of jewelry, so on and so forth, until it kind of fills up an entire side of her arms. She moves over as she nods as the queen just kind of waves her hand over the lid as it crawls back up and seals back into place. She then walks on over and hands you an armful of very precious jewelry. Very precious jewelry.
Oh my god.
Like, go ahead and roll me a quick investigation check.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much it's worth, but you know it's a lot.
Shiny gems are shiny.
It's a lot of like rings, necklaces, chalices, so on and so forth. Think of like Egyptian loot.
All right.
Yeah. And as she kind of hands them over to you, and I'm assuming you just stick them in the bag.
Yeah.
She's going to point towards the door as it just opens back up, and she goes, "Leave the tomb."
Absolutely. I'm I hope what you say is true, but thank you for the fair compensation.
You hear the door shut behind you.
What you get? What you get? What you get?
So
Just walk up to Phelan and be like, what happened? What
How'd it
happened?
go? How'd it go?
So I talked to the priest master, the queen, and she said that the purpose of the sword was to unite the tribes, and that the power of the sword is that it can cleave through someone. And I don't mean in a physical sense. I mean it will cut your soul and make it to where you don't go to an afterlife.
What would Rebecca want with a sword like that?
That is a very good question that will probably only lead to negative outcomes.
There's also a question to the the other party that were where we're helping us originally.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Didn't she say that her friend went here?
Yeah, Tusk, the orc, was supposed to be here at this place.
Do we see any?
I didn't see any
Salad.
half orc. He wasn't here that I saw unless he was dead.
There was one goblin deck
That's true.
True, and we
that
can't go
we
back.
didn't sense anything in. So I believed that she was telling the truth, that she wanted to destroy it. I had no reason to question her outside of natural distrust. I asked for fair compensation since we were hired to do this job, and this is what they were willing to give me. And at this point, I would pull out Vel's bag and just flip it open to reveal all the
it's a
rings
lot.
and jewels.
It's a lot.
Podge
Yeah, like
looks
the
at you
bag
and,
is about to tear at the seams. It's just so full.
Podge looks at you and like the color completely just like drains from her face, and she's just like, "That's the most shinies I've ever seen in my life."
Do the three of you want to
Alright,
make me a quick investigation check, by the way, to a certain value?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, while they're doing that, I notice the look that Podge gets, and I immediately lift the bag up above her head out of her arms.
No.
Oh my
No,
god.
Fallon.
That's
Beans
so
Shinies are
big.
shiny.
Beans, you realize that it's approximately about 1,000 gold's worth of money in value.
1,000.
About 1,000. About 1,000
Oh, wow.
worth of jewels.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I look at Fallon and I go, "You did the right thing, but you're gonna share, right?" And I have
Yes,
like my
we're
hands
going
up,
to share.
like.
Yes, we're going to share, but we are going to divvy up equally. I don't need you running off with the entire bag.
No. I would never do such a thing.
You already ripped the bag off Vel once. I wouldn't doubt you to try
Yeah.
and grab the bag off me.
No, just because I was trying to do the right thing.
Don't mind me.
Val,
Could be more money.
are you okay?
You get nothing. She's unresponsive. Complete. Just all you see is just clothing that's just in a human shape. She is shut off from the world. She's not going to respond to a single thing. She is so deep in her brain that society means nothing to her. Her brain is gone. She will not respond to anybody. She has relived through the worst trauma in her entire life in a moment's notice, and is everything she tried to do to get out of that kind of mental state back right up. She's just she's a sense she's just a husk right now. She's just a husk of a person right now.
Van's just gonna slowly place their arm on Val's shoulder and, checking if she flinches or anything.
Nothing. She's sitting there, silently crying.
Val, hey, I know it was scary, but we're all safe.
And all you hear is just murmuring of random names, and it's just the same three names. Christoph, Belbazier, and Morgan. Those are the only three names you just hear her mumbling and mumbling and mumbling and mumbling. And one she says with such hate is Crystal. And those three names she just constantly says while throwing Crystal sometimes is just, that's all you hear her say.
I sent a message to Beans. I think Val is broken. Help!
Alright. I walked over here in front of you. I crouched down and I softly spoken saying, Hey. How many rocks do you see in front of you?
You just hear the names. That's all you hear.
It's okay. Don't pay attention to the names. How many rocks in front of you?
She starts wiping her eyes and is like,
It's okay. Just count them. Just count how many rocks you see.
And you just hear just start going from one and just trying to start counting up slowly as
There you go.
she's just trying to bring herself back from this immense moment in her life that has defined her entire existence because of a single mistake that was made. And she starts like, 5. Is this my bag? What happened? What are we?
It's
Where are
okay.
we?
It's okay. We're outside. It's okay. I want you to take a deep breath and let it out slowly, and then do you feel? What did you feel right now? What do you feel in your hand?
My bow, because that's the only thing that's in my hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And what is it made out of?
it's made out of the trees and mountains that my mother found for my father, so he can chop it down and make the family bow. So
Mm-hmm.
when I became, you know, the you know, if becoming a cleric didn't work out, I was gonna help my mom in the woods and be a ranger like her. But it
It's
has the
it
golden
was
crescent.
was it fun working with your mom?
Yeah, she's a lovely woman.
Mm-hmm.
She does such an amazing job protecting those forests, and I
No,
always aspire to be as brave as her. But
I'm sure she is just is. I'm sure she's proud of how far you come. I'm pretty sure. I'm really sure that she's really proud of what you did, and I think, uh, and it's okay to be scared for a once in a while because so far what I've seen, you did an amazing job. You know, and I'm sure everything is gonna be okay. You're how are you feeling? How are you feeling right now?
She takes a deep breath and she pulls out her journal and flips to the very crimson, very dark part of the journal she has, and she looks at the just dark crimson dry blood spot on the page where there was just nothing written.
Mm-hmm.
And she stares at it for a second and sighs and is like, "You're a different person now. You're not a cleric anymore. You are a fighter. Past is the past. The present is here, and the future's to look forward." And that's just her affirmation, just a reminder, like, you can't change what happened in the past. The present's here, and it's wrapped like a bow, and the future is bright and brilliant with the friends you have. She closes her book. She takes a deep breath, looks at everybody, and says, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Just as long as you're safe, we're happy. Okay.
She gets up and looks over at everybody and looks at Fallon. I'm like, so what exactly happened? Last thing I remembered was we were in a room. There was that priestess, and then it.
We got a bunch of money.
Look.
Felon, you want to show her the bag?
Yeah, I'm coming. I push back Drax and I just go, yeah, so we traded the shards. Here's your bag back. It might be a little bit heavier than before, but you might want to take a look inside and see why.
Question: what is the state of the bag? Like, is like the threads kind of coming undone, or
Yeah,
is
a
it?
little bit. A little bit.
She goes, "Oh no. Okay, does anyone else have any other bags? This one's important to me. Can like."
I got
I have a
pockets.
backpack.
She
No,
looks at
Podge. No.
she stares directly at Podge, not you.
I have a backpack
It was
here.
my idea
Yeah.
to give the things back.
Yeah, I have a
Hey,
backpack.
Pod should get her equal part. Come on, guys.
Yeah, she
It's
will
the
get her
equalness,
equal
but
part.
not all.
It's not all.
We can separate it now.
Put it in my
Yeah, we
pocket.
just split it right now. Like.
All right. So like we separated in a pile about worth 166 gold pieces each.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So, are you guys going to head back to the tavern, or are you guys going to head back home?
Oh hell nah! I'm not going back to the tavern.
Nah.
We
Let's go
should
back to the tavern. Let's get a drink.
No, here's the thing, though.
No, we could go to a better tavern.
We can go back to the capital, go to our favorite boss part. But if we go back to any of the places out here, not only is Yandel Flask gonna come after us, we don't know what Becca Truth Seeker actually is. We don't know if half that tavern are her people that willing to kill on sight.
Then
So-
we
I don't
just make
think
a
we'll be
decoy.
really welcomed in the Kobold Village anymore.
You know what? Let's make a stop at the Kobold Village. See how they're
No.
We could give Rebecca's Truth Seeker a decoy and just like mimics of what the shards quote unquote do. Because I'm assuming Rebecca's Truth Seeker doesn't even know what the shard's supposed to do.
One sec, I
I
gotta
think
get
she
to work.
does.
I'll be right back.
More than she's letting on. I think we should just leave and never mention this again. I mean, not like we're taking off with her money or anything, so she didn't even pay us.
That is true. All
That's
she did was give us information. That's it. We don't
We
really
could
owe her
prove
anything.
evidence that we died?
Joshua would have probably paid you less. Probably.
And in all honesty, what she's gonna do is just tell her a bad review to our guild. We can give them the actual information, and they'll probably take our word over hers.
And plus,
I
you
don't-
do have evidence in your book, in your journal. So
Flipping through the million pages, I do.
I
Lose
don't
a
know. I
half
also
a
feel
star
like
of me.
if we tell the gold that we were just giving some random nobody a sword that could like literally permanently like slice through somebody's soul, I feel like they'd understand.
Oh,
I'm
speaking
back.
of which, Fallon, can you write everything that happened in that instance into my journal because you were there? She has your
Sure.
krill in her journal.
Roll me a history check.
Which one?
You write it down word for word exactly as it happened. Descriptions and everything. You write it down perfectly.
I
There's
think we should
Well, I'm
just
nothing.
not
go
the best
back.
writer, but just for you, I'll try my best.
Scribble,
You
scribble,
know,
scribble, 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 scribble.
Can we just
mean,
go
we
back
could
and never mention this again?
actually we could report of what that has happened, and the forces our police force or what
You mean the
at
guard?
No, 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 no.
the
The
guard
I don't
guard.
think
forces.
we should.
Sorry.
I don't think we should
um,
tell anyone about this place. It will just bring more people to this place, drag more attention to it.
well,
Well,
we
we have to
If
also
tell.
the sword is supposed to rot away without anyone trying to take it, I
we,
think we should just say that it was not there, that somebody took it before we got there, and nothing else is in this tomb at all.
Yeah, that.
I'm sure our guild in the Historian Ring will make sure nothing of that would happen. Remember,
We
we're
don't
part of
know
a
where
high. Our guild is.
word spreads around.
I know, but I'm pretty sure our historians are pretty well about keeping a hidden word, especially when I'm kind of one of them with
I
my
Also,
don't
I
know.
infinite journals. I mean,
I I will mention the queen did say that it would take about 100 years for the sword to crumble to dust.
So we should just not say anything about it. Keep it to ourselves.
it will be a hard location to find. I mean,
actually, hey, I have an idea.
what is up? What's up?
So, not Val, Ben, you remember what happened to the one room that we were in that collapsed when you used your spell?
Yeah.
Can you do the exact same thing to the entrance of the tomb? 'Cause how is someone gonna get in when this is the only entrance?
There is actually a bunch of pillars right there on top of you that is holding up a shit ton of stonework. Fun fact.
I
walk
could
through.
So
try.
we can move away, you do that, and then no one can get in.
Oh,
And we
can I
don't
help?
speak of it again.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Let's just
Explosion!
get out of
Celebratory
here.
explosion!
Can I help?
And yeah, I mean, how are you gonna help?
Can we all
I'm
shoot stuff at
gonna.
it?
I mean, I'm gonna put some of my bomb powder by the pillars.
And
I'll blast it
Are you
too.
all the spellcasters? Are you guys just launching volleys at these
Yeah.
I
pillars?
mean,
Yeah.
I'm casting Shatter, I guess.
Shatter will work. And with
I
you
also have
casting,
shatter.
and with you oh shit! All right, with two
I
sets
just
of
all scream in the same moment, holding
two
hands.
sets of shatters will do it. So just a full set of two shatters will do it. With a fuck ton of gunpowder around the bottom, it'll be enough. So
Hell yeah.
go ahead and move back. As you two all hold hands, the two of you cast Shatter. As the massive amount of sorceric and eldritch power radiate through the chasm. The pillars, in a moment, blast apart as massive waves of force thunder throughout the chasm. It blasts away the pillars. The stonework overhead falls, completely covering the entrance with 30 feet of thick, solid granite, leaving you all in a massive pillar of dust. But moments later, after about a minute or so, it clears pretty easily, leaving you all to walk back home. well, I guess horseback back home, but regardless, get back home with relative ease. And that is where we conclude Trouble in the Dunes. For now,
Fuck yeah.
Yay.
Lord.
Yay!
Yay!
In the distance, you hear Podge go, "That was fucking awesome."
I really do hope everyone has had a really good time with this one shot, quote unquote one shot, more or less just mini campaign.
Yep.
I hope everyone is really hyped for the actual full-length installment of the actual campaign set. We will come out with more news about that primarily on my Twitter whenever I figure it out. I will give updates on there, as well as whoever is involved. More than likely, they can post if they feel like it, but regardless, the more reliable source will be mine. You guys can always find those there, and we'll bring out updates as it comes out. We probably won't have D&D on Mondays for at least bare minimum a couple of weeks until we figure it out and get everything prepared for it. It's going to be a little bit of a bit of workshopping for it, that's for sure. But we have a lot of stuff in the works and a lot of other side projects coming out. So I hope everyone's really hyped for those. But this will not be the last of this group. So, for the final conclusion in quite a while, we will go back through as we normally do. Doe, if you would like to say a little bit about yourself, we'll start going down as we do normally, including with myself.
Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Rogue Doe. Which, fun fact, in D&D, I actually very rarely play Rogue. But no, I'm a variety VTuber. I play a lot of different games, mostly FPS, but there's a lot of variation in there. We have a good time. My chat's kind of known for bullying themselves, me bullying them bullying me. We all just kind of bully each other. It's a grand old time. Would love to see everyone in there. Stop in, say hi. Streams are kind of intermittent right now, having some trouble with my ISP. But there will be more soon, hopefully after tomorrow. But yeah, come on in, stop in, say hi. Might even have a surprise for any new people that stop in.
Okay. Beans. Go for it.
Hello, my name is Whatchy Beans, and I play as Bambino. I am also a freelance artist who is also a streamer who plays video games and occasionally stream commissions. But I enjoyed this campaign so much. I made a lot of artwork for the past month for this little campaign.
That's true.
Even made a little 2 animatics, mini short versions. But I really do enjoy playing with this group. Boss, you're a great DM. I really do appreciate of letting me join in, and you guys are amazing players. I couldn't ask for more.
For sure. I know you guys have been pretty hype about the animatics that everyone here has been doing. If you want to go check out any of the ones that Beans has been doing, go check out their Twitter. It is so fucking good. I cannot stress it enough. It is. Honestly, I always freak the fuck out whenever I see either of our 2 primary artists in here doing any type of like posters or animatics. Oh my god, I flip. It's so good. But go look at Beans' Twitter. They have a lot of good stuff on there. And they post a lot of the stuff that they do related to this campaign on there as well. It is really, really good. But nevertheless, Podge, if you would like to continue.
Oh, I'm Podge. I'm a little goblin maid. I am a cosplayer, streamer, and live 2D rigger. And I have had a absolute wonderful time with this campaign. I will be streaming 2 more times this week. Tomorrow I'll be playing Helltaker, and Thursday I will be starting the rig on my 2.0 model. So if you want to see how rigging works, that will be the time. Thank you again, Voss, for DMing, and everybody for being amazing to play this game with. I had so much fun, and I hope you enjoyed my particular brand of cute but cursed chaos.
Eating the damn spiders.
Nom 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 nom.
Eating the spider. You know what that scene reminded me of? You know the scene of Kana where they just kind of grab a fucking like crab and just that's what I imagine.
Oh my god.
Anywho, Robbie, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Robbie. I'm also an artist, kind of freelance, 50-50, and a live 2D rigger. I stream. I will be streaming more often because my exams are finally done tomorrow. Thank God. I had a lot of fun in this D&D campaign with everyone, and everyone was amazing. And Voss is an amazing DM as well. And I can't wait to continue the campaign, and I'm very excited about it. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah, same thing as with Beans. Lots of very, very good art. I can't wait. I wish I could show you guys more.
There will be more as soon as I finish this story. More art.
Thank you. But go check out the Twitters. The art there is fucking mind blowing. Just go do it. I don't know what you're waiting for. Drac, you have died. Oh, there you are. Drac.
Am I here? Am I back? Am I here?
Drac, now apparently my forever co-host. Go ahead, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I see on your stream. I'm just poofed out of existence.
Yup, there you go.
Oh, there I am. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hello. I'm Drakuzad, Lich Lord Variety VTuber. Yeah. This entire thing has been like a great experience, but man, I can't wait till the actual campaign. Like, I can't wait till we all are able to just be able to play and role play even more. I mean, just go follow all of these amazing people. They all deserve your time. They are so talented. I got so many amazing people in here that I'm playing with. I swear to God. Just go support them. Go make sure to go to their channels, follow them on Twitter, see their art, see the different things that they do. Just go support them, please. They're all amazing.
Okay. By the way, Drac is doing a lot of good things up with me later this week. I'll get on that when it hits my turn. But don't sleep on Drac. He may not have a schedule out, but I damn near make it myself. So, so Young, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Youngest Ryujin with 2 N's. I am also a variety streamer who right now is putting themselves through hell by playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma in what I call is the Burning Rage series, where I play games that make me want to commit to the Geneva Convention like a bucket list. Like last night, like Voss experienced last night, me almost punching a hole through the wall because bad gameplay is bad gameplay, but it's my goal to beat the game, and I'm also probably playing some Final Fantasy 14 and maybe pick up Chivalry 2 because Drac made it look really fun. I'm like, I kind of want to play this. This looks fun.
Yes, please play with us. I was having such an enormous amount of fun last night, just cackling maniacally while slicing people's heads off. It was so good.
I also do have another announcement, and Youngest 2.0 is in the works.
Ooh, bet. Let's go.
And I'm really excited with the artists I'm working. They are doing such an amazing job. Like, the concept art so far makes me so hyped for it. I can't, wait for it to be fully fledged, worked out. I'm so excited. and I'm really hyped to work with this artist. And little side note, they might be in this group right now. Who knows?
Spicy.
sweet.
Honk.
Give the spicy
I-
leaks.
I have to show appreciation where appreciation is done. It's in my nature. But yeah, I would love to see you folks in my stream sometimes, watching me completely and utterly want to destroy an Xbox controller because of bad gameplay. Take it off, boss.
So, hello everyone. I am Vossel DMG, variety VTuber. I do a lot of different games on my channels. We do anything from Apex Legends to Sea of Thieves to lots of good old D&D. Actually, fun fact: after this week, we're starting up a Star Wars D&D 5e game ran by Rito. We have Doe in here. We have my boy James, who's my co-host every now and again, especially on Wednesdays. Used to be a lot more prevalent, but then I started doing collabs constantly, and it kind of, But regardless, we also have in there. We also have Drac. So if you're really excited for any of us, you are gonna fucking love it. It's gonna be a Sith Old Republic time frame. It's gonna be a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I do lots of collabs with Drac. I do collabs occasionally with Doe. Last Friday we did a whole bunch. We did a Jackbox and Gartic phone stream with like half the people here. So it was honestly a very big blast, and I love working with every single one here and playing games with people and really enjoying everything throughout. It's been a really good experience with everyone, and having the pleasure to DM for all of you has been really, really good. Honestly, I never thought like doing this as just a celebration would have turned out as well as it did. Just keep in mind, remember, this entire game I was running just as a celebration for me hitting affiliate, which I did about a month ago. So it's been a very very good it's been a very, very good game for, I think, building a community and honestly getting a group together that I couldn't ask anything better for. But yes, I think that is where we will go ahead and end off for tonight. Thank you everyone for showing on up. I think everyone here can contest to it that it has been a great experience for everyone, individually and as a whole. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go sign out. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Thank you for coming.